No more bad government in Nigeria. Nigeria what? The only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Nigeria what? Yo! No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad for the poor. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what media. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria. No more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media. No more bad government. The number one media in Nigeria. No more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Nigeria what? No more bad government. Nigeria what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria what media. Voice for the voiceless. Nigeria watch media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. Umuwame. Voice for the voiceless. 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 Nigeria watch you. We have been seeing all you guys have been doing, and he recommending to everyone in Nigeria, saying that you guys are the number one. Nigeria what you.
today, I challenge you. Go and sit. I was not owing any civil servant that was supposed to be paid by the state salary. I was not owing gratuity. I was not owing pension. Additionally, if you want to know, I left salary enough to pay salary for 3 months. It's documented. And I'm going to give you the documents. It's not something that anybody. So I wasn't owing anybody.
So you said you were not owing people that had completed their job, but you were owing those that had not completed their jobs.
If you haven't done your job, can I pay you? How can you pay somebody who haven't completed a job? Even you.
So you are paid, you are not paid those that were not completed, that the job was still ongoing.
If your your job is ongoing, I won't. Let me give you an example.
So are you telling me?
When I came into
Are you
office,
telling me that you left no debts behind in Anambra?
Not one. I was even begging people to come and take their money. If you had a job in Anambra, you can go and ask anybody. Not one. Anybody who tells you Peter Obi was owing him, call the person. I've challenged people for 10 years.
Okay. And we're still throwing the challenge out there, still debts. Another thing, they said you want to be president, but you can't sort out problems in your party. People say they don't trust you. They see you as weak. Because how can you say you want to be president? You can't sort out things. They also say that for you, it's a one-man show. It's all about you. It's not all about the generality of people. It's a tunnel vision, ideology, and all of that.
This is what you get always, right? This is what you get always in Nigeria. Because we now live in a country of propaganda and lies, and they manufacture it. The problem we have in the Labour Party is problem instigated and sustained by the government of today.
Where's the proof?
I don't need to tell you. When you have a party chairman who calls the state governor a dwarf and dwarf thinking, forget about me. So it's not weak. Okay, I'm weak, but it's not weak. Is every other person there weak? So let's all be sincere with ourselves. Before they call you names here, you know it. You speak the truth and you call you names. We now live in a country of propaganda and lies and trying to put problems everywhere. We won't even put problems in families. Before I've managed, I've built a business locally and internationally, and they're thriving. By the time I left them, I've been chairman of corporations, quoted companies, director, and I've earned my respects. And I've been a governor. There's no place that I've shown weakness. I returned school that was taken from churches 40 years that nobody could even dare mention.
But these are the points people. These are the points people like Kenneth Okonkwo.
Yes.
These are the things they said against you.
It's just Kenneth Okonkwo. Who again?
But it's a valid point of view.
If 12 persons that followed Jesus, one went against him, how about me, who millions followed, and you're counting those who went against me? Listen, people must go against you, people must speak against you, and they own listen. They say, I still remain consistent and not changed. Like I said, Kenneth is my younger brother. He has his reasons for his actions or what he wants to do. Humility, patience, tolerance is not weakness, it's a virtue. It is not easy for people to remain where I am. When I was campaigning election, before I went to places people dare not go to, I was in Southern Gombe, was everywhere. People fear to go. Before I drive around this country today, this year alone, I've driven from Abuja to Kafancha, to Kaduna, to Kano, to Katsina, to Jigawa, to Jos, to Benue, to Kogi. Where's doing that? So people just stay in their house and talk about this macho they are. Just like they stay, they don't go to anywhere. It's easy to be an armchair critic. For God's sake, I'm on the road.
You know why they keep talking about this weakness? Because as it stands today, you don't even have a platform at which we're going to run elections.
Don't worry.
If Julius Abure says, I will continue with the Wahala,
don't join them.
He will continue the Wahala, and coalition talks are still going on. That might swing in your favor, that might not swing in your favor. So that's why a lot of people keep saying you're weak. They say, okay, you're so weak that you can't call out some activities of IPOM that is not palatable. But these are the things they say. These are the things they say about you. And that's why they say, can you reach out into the north?
I criticize every single act that is wrong. Whether it's in, go and follow it, whether it's in the east, west, south.
They say you're not hard enough on IPOP. That's what they say.
I'm hard on everybody. And remember what I said during the campaign until today. Any agitator I will discuss with. There's nothing wrong in agitation. Whether it's Yoruba movement, whether it's Northern movement, any movement, I'll sit down and discuss with. It is important because you dialogue people. Even in my house, people agitate. Why don't you dialogue with them? I have children who say, "Oh, I don't want to do this, daddy." And I say, "Okay, let's give me your time. Let's talk." Why are we fearing talking with people? Let's sit down and talk. And then we have exhausted the reason. And if you don't, and that's it. So it's a question of, so like I told you, we've been radical in our approach. And we thought that bad behavior and rascality makes you powerful. No, it actually kills the system. Good behavior has become weakness. Good character become weakness. Humility has become, everything that is good in Nigeria is classified as wrong. If I go into a place whipping people, shouting and beating people, I'm a strong person.
So the current vice president was said about another candidate was going that, he's too nice, that he's not nice people that are needed in leadership. And that's the same thing a lot of people are also saying.
It's unfortunate.
About you. And I also want to know your take on this state of emergency thing, Governor Fubara, and the fact that a lot of people are saying there's been state capture, democracy is waning, and the likes, and the courts, and other some issues.
Let me tell you, Rufai, as far as I'm concerned, I maintain it. There's no democracy today in Nigeria.
So what are we practicing? So why are you running the 2027 elections if there's no democracy?
We will continue to be agitating for true democracy. Rufai, being an election in Edo, does this show any sign of being a democratic country? Capital, no. Rufai, the coffin was nailed by what happened in Rivers State. You cannot, on any circumstances, solve a problem in a democratic setting by going against the rules. You can't even solve any problem by going against the rules. There's a process.
President Zuma went against the rules in River States?
Of course, there's a process there's a process. You've just, what did you do? You've actually said it's undemocratic. When you go and bring somebody that is not elected, that didn't follow, there was a process.
But a lot of people too will remind you too, you didn't hold local government election when you were in Anambra State. It's easy to point at Tinubu now, but what about you?
I'm not pointing at them. I'm just telling you, I can tell you, go and check the court process in Anambra State. I was in court for years against conducting an election because people thought if I conducted it, I would do what everybody's doing. So it took me almost 7 years before we could conduct. I governed one of the virtually the most difficult states at the time he had crisis. If there's nothing I did in Anambra State that people are proud of today, I brought stability and order in Anambra State. Before me, nobody who was governor in Anambra State had what you can call a peaceful reign. It was quarrel for 4 years. Ngige was quarrel until he left after 3 years. It was under me that things started changing because of the same way I've managed things. Started changing, and I started becoming something. I even changed it from being home for all to light of the nation. I started doing things in an organized manner. I was the first person in old and new Anambra State to be governor twice. So I started organizing things properly. So it is easy to sit there and say, oh, he did this. But the reality of it is, Rufai, come, let's visit the state. I live there. That's where I live. And when I'm there, I'm at home. It's the only place I am. There's nobody who will tell you today, this Peter Obi's house in Abuja, this Peter Obi's house in Lagos, this Peter Obi's house. I live in Anambra State. In Lagos, I live in a rented apartment. In Abuja, most times I stay in the hotel. So, but I have a home in Onitsha, where I go back and I'm always there. So you can come walk the street, no security, and I invite you.
Okay, Mr. Peter Obi, one thing is certain, we'll still keep bringing most of these criticisms and asking you questions about the state of
Oh no,
Uwuche.
they're going to be happening.
And we'll keep asking you this question. But thank you so much for your time,
thank you,
Rufai.
Thank you for, but let me assure you, I'm committed to better Nigeria. And I have what it takes. I have the experience of all those who want to be president today. Nobody have my background. I built a business from the scratch. I've operated in the corporate world, and I've been a governor. And in all this, you can go and say, I was a social businessman. I transformed the smallest bank into a 25 billion bank then, and a private bank today. I've been a governor where I told you that the day I left, I was not owing anybody, and I've been the one who saved most money. And in all this, Anambra State has not bought me a bottle of pure water since I left office.
Don't you collect pension from this?
No pension, no gratuity, nothing.
Okay, so you don't collect pension?
I've not been, they've not given me bottle of water, pure water, not even real water, pure water, the one that is in sachet. I've not seen one.
But they gave you votes during the elections, your presidential bid.
What there's Anambra government, at this Anambra State, people who voted for me are the people. As the Anambra State government have not bought me a sachet of water. So nobody will say, oh, and you can go to Anambra State. If you seek any piece of land allocated by the state belonging to Peter Obi, confiscate it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. It's been another very enlightening session with Governor Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State, and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fine, thank you.
All right, an insightful conversation there. Rufai Oseni, very great job on that. I think you touched a lot of the right points. Where do I begin? I don't think you can...
All right, that was Mr. Peter Obi interview with Rufai Oseni on Arise. He have reiterated who he is. I'm not surprised. Most of the things that Peter Obi said today, he have said it so many times. And I like the fact that he said that everyone fighting to become a president today, including the ones that's currently president, none of them have his record or that can beat what they have built for himself. For those of you that want to argue with your ancestors, come up and tell us what your principal have done in the past, and let us scrutinize you. And me, I can tell you what Peter Obi have done in the past, and I want you to scrutinize me as well. The reason why we are where we are today, because many of you don't want the truth. You want to continue to embrace ethnicism, tribalism. That's why we are where we are. It's very, very sad. I went to ShopRite today. I posted out the link, our pre-recorded video. I went on that cover to ShopRite to cover the situation that is currently affecting ShopRite at the moment. I was shocked, to be honest. And I asked some of the staff questions. They were talking on the background. Many of them were saying that they don't have freedom of speech and things are very, very hard for them. It's crazy. And the reason why we all find ourselves in this situation is just because of the continuous embracement of ethnicism. If we want a better Nigeria, we must be able to choose the right person that can lead us in this country without any kind of sentimentalism. But the way we are going, choosing people based on ethnicism, we'll continue to find ourselves in where we are today. It's very unfortunate. I would like to recapitulate back on that particular video on ShopRite. While this video is playing, because it's a short video, for those of you who want to join us, please click on the link that I posted earlier on, come to the panel. If not, immediately the video, I'll end the show, go have some time for myself. I appreciate you all, guys. Press on the like, help us to share, and God bless you, other people. Let's take this again.
What you guys doing today? On this particular video, I want to show to you guys what is currently happening right now in Nigeria, most especially specifically here in Lagos. How the economic hardship have hitting not just the people so hard, but a lot of industries. ShopRite, I went there today. My people, I was surprised how ShopRite was so empty. I was like, wow. I have to do investigative journalism there by using a body cam to record and take some voices and conversation interaction together. I would like you guys to watch this. Let's take this together. All right then, guys. Look what Tinubu have posted. Look, everywhere is empty in ShopRite. This is what Tinubu have posted.
They're on the light. They become people. They block.
Look what Tinubu has caused. Look, everywhere is empty. Look what our president has caused us. Can you see? I'm here. Nigeria World Media is here. I'm recording this myself. Can you see? Because everywhere don't empty now. Now so salt they can't sell for ShopRite. See, salt. Everything we do now salt or salt. Salt. Now only salt. If you want drink salt now make you die. Yeah, you come and drink all this salt here. See, look at here. Or if you want drink all this one, this is the only thing now that is not empty here. Look. We're in trouble. Look. Just look. Look at this. Okay, in the process, the front is light. See, the dust is light. And inside ShopRite, I don't go see. The dust is light. You can see, no light. See. You can see, no light. We are finished. This is nothing. This is ShopRite. most of the counters are empty. No, every time I come, most of the counters are empty. Yes. Eh?
In the next few days now.
That's what you said the other time. No, that's what you said the other time.
No,
you guys should be honest. Is Tinubu economy affecting you guys? No, say it how it is. Guys, stop speaking English. Is Tinubu economy affecting you guys? Partially. Yes, say it how it is. Exactly. The reason why no, Nigeria. Who is the head of Nigeria economy? Why do you say Nigeria economy? Say it how it is. The reason why you guys are in the same position today in Nigeria, because you are not speaking. Everybody is quiet. Everybody assumes everything is fine. The country is backward. Nothing is working here. You know? Say it how it is. Your politicians will continue to take advantage of you.
That way wants to that day.
Exactly. I'm the one that caught that criminal that was me the other day.
Yes. I don't see your face. God bless you, Charlie.
So you guys need to start speaking. The hunger, a lot of people are hungry. You know, you see?
Because of the price.
I'm even pregnant. I am who is there enjoying his life.
Where are you from, madam? From Kogi State, and you are pregnant. You are hungry. So what can you say about Tinubu's government? You see?
No increase of salary.
The same thing I was saying. The problem is the vendors are scared of price increment.
Listen, the vendors are scared, the citizens are scared, all of you are scared, but all of you are still dying. Do you know how many people die statistically? You know, 4,000 people were murdered in Benue State just less than 48 hours now. In Benue. And you guys are not speaking. Everybody is scared.
They are scared. They don't want to go to prison.
Everybody is smiling. You're smiling, same time you guys are suffering. You guys need to speak, man. I'm a journalist, investigative journalist. Like them, they're not doing anything nice. Look at the old shelf. Most of the shelves are empty. The owners of the shop right, they are not speaking. Everybody just assume everything is fine. If you speak now, if you speak now, you lose your job. If you talk now, you lose your job. Exactly. That's why you guys are quiet now. Tell me, how is your salary sustaining you? Oh, there's no freedom of what?
In Nigeria.
You see? It's crazy, man. Anyway, it's painful that many of you are not talking about. We are watching from afar.
All right, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. As you can see, what is happening in Nigeria right now. Yeah, that video was uploaded in Nigeria's platform earlier on this afternoon. ShopRite is currently empty. A lot of people are hungry, and the sad part of it is that they are not speaking. None of them is speaking. It's very, very unfortunate. This is where we fight. This is where we find ourselves. That's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you all, my people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all. I just thought I should do my part by seeing what a lot of people have been complaining about for a while. I'd like to take this call quickly from Mother Deborah. So we'll take it from here. But before Mother Deborah, I'd like to appreciate Mother Peggy Modi. Thank you very much, ma, for the super chat. God bless you, ma. Thank you for all that you do. I'm always grateful. Thank you so much. Mother Deborah, thanks for calling in. Please talk to us, man. Good evening to you.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Elvis.
Thank you, man. Good evening to you.
Everyone. All our viewers and commenters all over the world. And a special thank you to Mommy Aspirant for your good work and for turning on and for coming out every day to support the program. So let me first start by saying I agree with everything that Mr. Raka said in his video. Yeah, although it's not all Yoruba, but if you have to go by the three major languages in Nigeria, I think they are the most tribalistic. Not all of them. I'm not going to stereotype all of them, but I think they are the most tribalistic, because I have my own fair share in the UK with some of them. The moment you don't speak their language, they will never accept you as
No, wait, Mother Deborah, you live in UK or America?
in the UK.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Okay, that's good. Talk to us.
I live here in the UK and I work with the NHS.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, so I have my own fair share with them. If you don't speak their language, it's difficult for them to actually accept you as part of them. You know, so I kind of see where Mr. Oraka is coming from. But you cannot change people. If that's how they are, maybe with time, some of them will begin to understand that everything is not about tribe. You know, we have both good and bad people in every tribe. So they should focus more on seeing people as human beings than putting tribe into everything. So let me still talk about. I agree with you that you're not a fan of Redeem. I think I'm also not a fan of Redeem. I don't have any personal dislike, but it's just even the one close to my place, I refuse to attend it for just some reason. Well, you know, so I don't want to go into that, but that's that. Then regarding the pastor, I kind of understand his dilemma. I'm not going to say I don't understand where your pastor is coming from. It's a very difficult situation. Yes, we know there's the issue of insecurity in Nigeria, and he cannot openly admit to the fact that, okay, that is what he was carrying. Because if he does that openly, he will be putting himself in more problem. And because I don't think he's got an official license to it. So it's more like self-preservation he's trying to do, which I understand. But at the same time, I'm not going to see when we set this kind of, we make excuses for people to say, okay, because he's preserving himself, so it's okay for him to deny what we all saw. And then anybody can do anything and still make excuse for self-preservation. Then why should we accuse Tinubu for lying that he went to school and he refusing to admit to the things that he did? Tinubu will equally say he's doing self-preservation, because if he admits to those things he did, he wouldn't be president today. So I'm just trying to say, if what is good for the goose is good for the gander, if we are going to excuse Pastor, what's his name, for self-preservation because there's insecurity, so it's okay for him to not admit what he owned, which I understand. But at the same time, we can as well excuse other people for what they do if they are preserving themselves. You see, that's the danger of things like that. If you are going to make excuse for one person for self-preservation because of insecurity, so why should you not make excuse for the other person who is also preserving himself? Because at the end of the day, if Tinubu has admitted to the things that he did, he wouldn't have been president. So in order to preserve himself, he had to cover up the things that he did. So if we set that kind of standard, then it will be difficult to hold people accountable for the things that they did, because everybody said they are preserving themselves.
All right, thank you.
That's what I have to say about that. So regarding Peter Obi, like everything Peter Obi said, I think is what we already know that he is saying. But the only issue I had most of the time when they are interviewing Peter Obi, they always ask him a lot of questions. But when they are interviewing the other politicians, I think they always not really ask them questions that are critical. You see them asking very, very inconsequential questions. So that is that.
Thank you.
I saw the video you showed about I think the Federal Medical Center where they refused to treat those accident victims. I think that's just a normal thing. It's because it's been video, but I can tell you, for somebody who has worked in Nigeria, I think that's just a normal thing in most of the government hospitals. If you bring somebody there, it's either they will say you have to pay a certain amount of money before they will even attend to the person. So I think it's just the normal thing, which is not right, until we are able to improve the healthcare system in Nigeria. Things like this are going to be happening on a regular basis. It is bad, but that just shows the lack of value for human life.
All right.
It's a very, very sad thing. Anyway, thank you so much, Mr. Elvis.
Madam Deborah.
Thank you for your work.
Thank you very much, man. God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
All right, Mother Deborah, I'll be so consistent, putting a voice out there for us here on this broadcast. I really do appreciate you, ma. Thank you. God bless you. I would like to hear from others. I've given my monologue, my submissions already. Guys, help us to press on the like button, help us to share, and also press on the dollar sign. It's right there with you.
Mr. Elvis.
And take our voices far. Thank you, sir. Please hold on, Mr. Jonathan. I have somebody on the phone already. Madam, thanks for calling in. Ma. Good evening to you. Please talk to us.
Hello.
Thank you,
Good
ma'am.
evening,
Good
Mr.
evening,
Elvis.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much, and thank you for everyone that actually tuned in for this channel. And thanks so much for all the updates and what you've been doing.
Thank you.
First of all, with the mainstream media, I'm very, very disappointed for Arise News and other news channels actually praising the governor of Lagos State that he has now realized what he's doing. God, for that reason, is something that everybody should condemn.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, why should they be saying, oh, now, and the people that have settled, it's like they don't have sense at all. It's so annoying and disgusting. How are we going to move forward? Because of this same thing that's happening, that's why Wiki has the guts to do what he's doing in River State, because if Tinubu can do it, why can't I? We should stop. Let the governors take charge of their states. And Lagos State is actually not a state that anybody can toy with, where Tinubu just comes and just pick and choose whatever he wants to do. He's not even from Lagos State. And Lagosians should try and make Lagos State their own. Obi, I listened to Peter Obi this morning. A governor, after he left office, he didn't take nothing, not a house, not a land, but Tinubu was the governor. He took half of Lagos for himself. And people have seen it, nobody's saying anything. Now he's now a president now. He's become the owner of Nigeria. What a shame. And the man is just there. Nobody's even doing anything, telling him the right thing, saying on your mandate we shall stand, making him feel like a god. And it's so disgusting. Nigeria is finished. If Nigerians cannot stand up and push that man out of power, then Nigeria is actually finished. It's gone. Number two, the pastor, and again, I'm so surprised with the mainstream media for them to watch that video, not even look at the plate number. That there was no plate number there. All they do is just look at what is on social media, and they don't even do their own investigation. And it's a shame on them. Somebody went and did investigation. They said it's a taser. What have they done about their own investigation to find out exactly what it is? And the car does not have a plate number. Where is this man going? What is he doing? Nobody has said anything about the plate number. Or is it allowed for somebody to be in Nigeria and driving a car without a plate number? That is one. Then, anyway, if I start talking, I'm so disappointed in Nigeria. And number three, 2027 election, what Peter Obi and all the opposition should be talking about is electoral reform. If they're not saying it, every day, then they are all the same. They are all working for Tinubu. That's my stake. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you very much, ma. God bless you. Thank you. All right. According to Madam Annie, say if they are not talking about electoral reform, that all of them are working for Tinubu. That one has strong statement. But meanwhile, Black Panther, you were calling in. I'm returning your call quickly before I move on to the people on the panel. Quickly talk to us. Okay, Black Panther, it looks like you're not there. Let's assume you're not available right now. Okay, you're calling back, I guess. Okay, you're calling back. Okay, my brother, thanks for calling in, Black Panther. Talk to us.
Hello, Nigeria.
Yes, sir.
Good day to everyone. Hope everybody's doing fine. God bless everyone. I want to say here, the question I want to ask everyone, when it comes to my person or my pastor, do we really want to correct the abnormalities of the past, or do we want to continue when it touches us or touches one of our dear, like pastor, like brother? Do we want to forsake the country and protect our pastor? Because what we are doing now, some of us don't know that what we are doing now will bounce back on us while we are processing what we are doing to move forward and to move the country forward. It will bounce back on us. Look, your pastor is an individual, and your pastor will defend himself in the presence of men and the presence of God. Likewise, every one of us. Being my pastor does not mean that I should tolerate some kind of illegality perpetrated by him. If he is a man of God, let him tell me, how is Agbado related to Paul or Saul? Two, let him tell us, what did he bring out when he was inside the car? Because he had the right to say, I'm not the one. What did he show us? Let him tell us if it's a taser or not. And I want to go to the Arise people. You see, we all, as I said before, they are playing the card of tribalism. It's smelling in what they are doing. Because a man did something. None of them came out to say, let him come out to tell us what he has brought out. Some of them were saying it's a taser. Then Abati said, oh, somebody in TikTok snapshot it and tell us that blah, 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 without evidence. You see, your verbal talk in the public to defend a crime cannot be substantiated. Neither can it be held as a strong evidence to nullify the action or the illegality of the person involved.
All right.
And two, the issue of Nigeria as a country, if we don't get it into our body and our bloodstream that this country, we are undergoing what is called a revolution. It goes either way. It can be big or it can be peaceful. We got to get ourselves prepared that your brother cannot be a wall against the revolution. Neither can your pastor, neither anybody, neither me. I cannot be a wall. If I'm a wall, push me aside and let the movement continue. That is what we are building for the future.
Thank you.
Not my pastor, because my pastor is not in the ball game of Christianity. So when I can watch, I just want to say thank you for bringing this in, and thank you for the. And I sent some 2 videos to you. It's a very strong video. I sent it to you. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I'll check it. Thank you. All right. My people, appreciate you all. We have one last caller, I guess, here. Let me take this quickly, my people. Then I'll come to the people on the panel. Mr. Larry, I'm returning your call sharply. And then we're going to press on the like and post to share. Mr. Larry, it's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Hello, Mr. Elvis. Good evening to you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening to everybody who's in the panel, everybody who's in the background assisting to make this this consistent broadcast available to everybody. My sincere gratitude to you all. I just wanted to echo a few of the sentiments that have been expressed by the previous callers. in particular with regards to Pastor Paul Adefarasi. We have certain classes, and we need to understand what the influence of the religious class is. The religious class is the moral compass the moral conscience of society, and it's imperative that if things in society are not being done, or things are not being done in accordance to a certain degree of moral conscience, then the religious class needs to be speaking up about it. Now, let's not revise what we saw. A car pulled up on a gentleman who was standing on the curb. From what we saw in the video, there was no aggravation from this individual. He was standing at the curb, saying boss, boss, boss. We don't know what transpired prior to that. The window came down and something was shown, which for all intents and purposes appears to be a weapon. That's what happened. So let's not try to revise what happened or what we all saw with our eyes. It could have been a different story if Pastor Paul had said, indeed, I was holding a weapon, I was concerned for my safety, and this is emblematic of what is currently happening in society. There are people in Benue, in their thousands, who are losing their lives, who do not have access to weaponry. They do not have access to defend themselves. Let him speak up and let him get the consequence of his action. But because of his position, he has a moral authority. So the conversation could have been completely different. We could have steered the conversation to the greater insecurity in the land, in areas that nobody knows about what's happening in Benue. At least the people that want to find out about what's happening in Benue, they can find out. But it doesn't have that publicity. Where is Pastor Adebo talking about insecurity? Where is Pastor Christo Yakilome and all the other pastors? Where are they speaking about insecurity?
All right.
So we could have steered the conversation in a completely different direction as opposed to self-preservation. Thank you very much, and good night to everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Larry. God bless you, sir. Thanks for putting your voice to this, sir. All right, my people. I'd like us to just move on right now. I need to actually hear from my panelists. And God will bless you, my people. Let me hear from the first person on the panel today.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
You know, I call your attention earlier, just 10 seconds, just a few seconds, because I know I may not have sufficient time to talk on it. And that is on Oracle. And, you know, Madam Deborah, today I disagree with you. You know, you are very consistent and articulate. I think that's just the right word, very articulate in your analysis and the way you see the things that are happening. But on this particular one, I disagree with you on some on Oracle's video. Everything Oracle said there, I characterize it as rubbish. Rubbish, nonsensical, and rubbish. And I don't understand where it's coming from. I begin to question his knowledge of Nigeria. I think he is tribal, or he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's one of the two. It's one of the two. Is either you know, either subconsciously tribal, or he doesn't understand anything. Everything he said in that video, I itemized all of them.
All right.
Yeah. But I don't want to deal with it, Mr. Elvis. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it.
Okay.
So I just want to use this minute that you gave me to state my position on it. And that's all I will say. Time will
all right.
tell.
I'll get back to you shortly.
Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thank you. All right. I'd like us to hear from Mr. Odua. Mr. Odua, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Mr. Najavosh. Thank you very much.
Thank
Good evening, Baba Jonathan. Good evening, our Dream Nation, Abi. I suppose, don't know, anyway. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mommy in Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy. God bless you, ma. We appreciate your effort. Thank you. May you long reign for us to serve. Thank you. God bless you, ma. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and those passerby. May God bless you all. Please bring your opinion. We all appreciate. Yeah, well, let me say something. Yesterday, I did not even watch the video of that pastor. And I did not even watch how, but what I was hearing, I said, whether pastor or not pastor, I doesn't care. Whether it is of this thing or it's not of this, I doesn't care. With the conditions and situations of Nigeria, everyone has access to Kalash, let him carry. And secondly, for those people who did not understand the conditions of Lagos, I could remember the time of, I think, our Baba Abasejo. I remember, or after Abasejo, when me and my brother used to go to Lagos and carry cement in Apapa Wharf. That time, Dangote was in Apapa. Did you know that just the way the traffic, the way people are complaining now, that was how it was in Lagos that time? Did you know that Lagos boys has to delete one soldier man in the name of give us this thing, give us that one, vehicle breakdown? Before you know, they have robbed the soldier man, not just to rob the soldier man, that is how they delete the soldier man. Then before Obasanjo said he cannot be alive that this thing is happening in this, then he has to bring soldier out of the barrack. Then before, I think Fashola or whether Tinubu was the one that time, then he began to pay compensation for the soldier. Then that was how Lagos was calm. These area boys were now running away when soldiers were not really taking action on them. So people who have not experienced anything about that, then we come out and say, what did you carry? What did you carry? Come out and explain yourself. Come out not to explain yourself. You are there hearing that every time in Lagos now, that a moment it is just traffic. So they will steal your side mirror. So they will be stealing your phone. They will be doing all sorts of everything in your car. Then, if you have anything to scare people, bring it and use it to scare the people before they take off your head. It is those who are alive that can drive in that road, that can drive in that traffic. If you are gone, you can no longer drive there. So, my brother, the man did not come out on the ground and be threatening people. He rode down because he had a threat in his car. He know how those areas operate. Whether it is electric shock, or whether it's not electric shock, or whether it's whatever people call it, whether it's Kalash or not Kalash. I don't care. I care about protect yourself the way Nigeria is now. If you have anything to use to protect yourself, make it, use it to protect yourself before another thing happen to you. So come and explain. Don't come and explain if it is this. I'm not saying whether it's pastor, it's not pastor. I'm not care, because it is human that, where if you want to preach Bible, you are Muslim or you are Christian, you are our traditionalist, it is because you are human being, you are alive. So people should understand, except those who want everybody to be destroyed, who want everybody to be stolen from in the name of you cannot protect yourself because Nigeria has the ignorant mentality of life. I said, if everybody has Kalash, nobody will come and threaten you. Nobody. Because they know that if he threaten you, and another thing will happen to him. So everybody will maintain their stand. And nobody will find trouble anyhow. Because you'll be on your lane, I will be on my lane. It is because some have access to Kalash, don't have access. That is why you hear they will say what they call this thing, they are destroying themselves in the name of Capo. Because some have Kalash, some doesn't have. If every house has, if you throw Kalash out, you will not go out of that street. Another person will gun you down. So, my brother, whether you are pastor, I don't care whether you are not pastor. For your protection, you are very safe. I love that. And whether it is electric shock, because even it look like electric shock, or it's not even electric shock, you are very safe. I love that. Thank you. For Peter Obi, you see, I write news. They ask Peter Obi question. Peter Obi is telling them, I will take out fuel subsidy. For me, I don't really know the use of fuel subsidy or no fuel subsidy because it is stupidity or it is foolishness for me to hear that Nigeria pays subsidy. I don't understand. Will my father be paying for yam that belongs to us before we can eat it? No. It is our duty to farm because we have a land. It is our duty to farm enough then that we produce yam for we to eat. My father has a yam. They need to go and pay money for it before we can make food or before we can eat our yam. That shows that we are lazy people. Because enough land is where you dug and you plant your yam, it germinates, you maintain it, then you bring it out. So, for people who are saying, why will you not remove subsidy or will you remove subsidy? For Nigeria to say they are paying for subsidy, which if whether they are, they did not say Nigeria have crude oil or they have those where.
Okay. 1 minute, sir.
So then, and in other hand, Peter Obi should not tell anybody how will him do it because they want you to bring Expo out so that they will go and implement it and say they are the one who implement those things. No, you have your idea, I have my idea. I cannot tell you my idea. So thank you, Mr. Nigerian. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Dowa, thank you, sir. I don't know what happened. You paused there, but still, thank you now that I can hear from you. I appreciate you all, my people. I'm gonna go bless you now. Press on the like and help us to share. Let me hear from Mr. Alabo. It's good to have you on the show, sir. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Good evening to you. Mr. Alabo, we can't hear you. Sort that out as I pick up this phone. Thank you, ma, for calling in back again. Please talk to us quickly.
And thank you very much. I really appreciate you picking my call. I disagree with Mr. Odua 100% because at this point in time, everybody is talking about defense. The pastor never said he was defending himself. So everybody that's talking about defending himself, even Rufai was saying they are all wrong. The man only said it was attack, spiritually, whatever it is. People looking for money or blackmail. The man never said I was defending myself and I had a taser or I had a wanting, whatever it is. He never said that.
Right.
So when people are talking about the man defending himself is what I don't understand. The man never said he was defending himself and he never said what he was holding in his hand. So I disagree with all what Mr. Odua have just said about carrying something, yes or no. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man.
And the plate number, but nobody's talking about it as well. I don't know if pastors are allowed to drive cars now without plate number.
Madam Amy, no one rest. Madam Amy, no one rest for that plate number.
Yeah, because maybe that's what is happening now for pastors and maybe other dignitaries. The plate number, nobody's talking about it. Is that what is in vogue now?
We don't know. Maybe for the elites. Thank
That's
you,
the
ma'am.
problem.
God bless you. Thank you so much. Yes, ma'am. All right. Mr. Alabo, we couldn't hear you earlier on. Let me come to Mr. Jonathan. Mr. Jonathan, talk to us. It's good to have you on the show. You have 8 minutes. Good evening to you. Come, Mr. Jonathan, you are not there as well. Okay. You are the only person because nobody else.
Hello, Mr. Elvis. Did you just call me now?
Yes, sir. Please talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, sorry. I think I'm mute. I wasn't hearing the about. I missed about 10-15 seconds there. Anyways, yeah. Quickly on this, on the pastor that Pastor Adira. Let me just say this. For me, I don't see any big deal there. The only issue is just the fact that Nigeria double standard is what I don't agree with. It's what I don't agree with. The double standard. But before I go, Mr. Elvis, I greet you. Thank you very much. And for the good work you are doing. And my fellow panelists, I greet you all. Mommy Diaspora, welcome once again. God bless you greatly, and all the commenters and all the callers. God bless you all. Welcome. So, as I was saying, you see, it's this double standard. I don't have any problem, for Nigerians to defend themselves, not even at this state that we are right now, this state of insecurity, this level of insecurity that we have. Yes. If I find my way in Nigeria, yes. If I find my way, I won't hesitate to have firearm. I will not hesitate to, in the state with the level of insecurity that we have in Nigeria. The only issue is that as long as you have it, as long as it is legal, there is double standard there is that what is the police, the Nigerian police, what's the Nigerian police doing about it? If it were to be somebody else, would the police just be quiet as they were right now? Will they act the same way? Because when you do something, you are acting. If you don't do something too, you are acting. So their action now, will it still be the same if it were to be somebody else? So that double standard is the issue that I have. And that double standard is as permeates and continue to every sphere, every area of our lives in Nigeria. And that brings me to Mr. Peter Obi, the double standard. I mean, the unprecedented double standard at which Mr. Peter Obi is being treated by fellow politicians and the Nigerian media is staggering. It's just staggering. The double standard is you can't even measure it. The way they put him at a standard that Nigeria is not even close to. The standard they are using to deal with Mr. Peter Obi is of the highest standard ever, as far as Nigeria is concerned. Which former governor or present governor or even Mr. Tinubu can sit down with the Nigerian media, whether in-house media, whether outside media, that they can sit down and have this kind of no old bar conversation. No area is restricted. Every area was touched. Which present governor or former governor or even the one that is there now, Mr. Tinubu, can sit down? Or has it even ever, has that ever happened in the last 2 years? So look at the standard that is set for this man. Just look at that. Yes. Rufai Oseni did a fantastic job. Talk of no old bar. Talk of no restricted area. It touched everything. His personal life, his finances. Let any former governor come and sit down and let them touch all those areas. So be ready in the coming days, within the next few hours, in the coming days, the backlash of this interview. They will come after Mr. Peter Obi because of this interview. they will still come after him. Where do you want to start from? It is one thing for you may agree or disagree with him in any of those areas, but the fact that he sat down and ready to face questions, I mean, that is a standard. That is the standard. Nigeria is not a country of standard, but when it comes to him, we put up the standard. When it comes to Mr. Peter Gregory Obi, Nigerian politicians and the media, they will put up the standard. Somebody said, I'm referring now to Mr. Peter Obi. He said, I will give you a copy of my handover notes. What else do you need? My handover notes, the one I gave to the governor and the one that I submitted to the state assembly, that is the handover note. I will give it to you. I have a copy here. What else do you want? Let Mr. Tinubu give us his handover note. Let Yaya Bello give us his handover note. Let Wike give us openly his handover notes, the balances in the state account all across the different. Some of them have account with and all the banks in Nigeria, all of them. Some of them have as much as 10 banks. There's no bank that they don't have, the state does not have account with. Let them come out and give us the balances, your handover, the balances in those accounts as at May 29 when you stepped out. They can't do that, but they will still come after him on that. That double standard is staggering. It's unbelievable. If that is the standard, then let it be across board. If that is the standard, then let it call Yaya Bello. Go and sit down with Wike and ask him all these questions too. Perhaps the likes of Rufai Oseni will say, well, I called them, they refuse. We've tried to reach them to have this same interview, but they refuse. But the man that agreed to sit down and hold a no-bar interview, touch anything you want to touch, I'm ready. It is that one that they will come after. Economic policies. We've said it over and over again. You can remove all the subsidy you want to remove. You can float all the naira you want to float. It's not going to work without a productive system. It can't work. It's as simple as that. You can do all you like, float everything. They were before you say Jack, the only cheap defense, which doesn't add up. Their defense doesn't make sense. And they knew it. And they are throwing it out every day. That the money from subsidy is the money that they are giving to governors. They have increased their FAC allocation. What nonsense? You are printing naira to give to the states every month. It's not from the proceed of subsidy removal. If it is from the proceed of subsidy removal, simple thing, why do you then still go on borrowing? If it is from the proceed of subsidy removal, why will you even do that in the first place? Because this is real money in your hands. The president, Mr. Tinubu, you have real cash. This is real cash in your hands. So you will now turn around and be throwing it at governors? Of course, you're not talking to morons now. You won't do that. You will use it for those areas of development, as they will call it, critical areas. That means the situations are critical in Nigeria. I choose not to use that word. Areas of development, period. These are areas of development that Nigeria needs to pay attention to. I was talking here the other day, I believe just this weekend here, less than 48 hours ago, I was saying that it is total misplacement.
Right. Mr. Jonathan, 1 minute.
Fine, yeah, and that is exactly what he was referring to. Yes, I heard you in that interview. So it's that double standard. We should all notice. We should all pay attention to it. That is what is going on in Nigeria. let them do the same thing to other politicians. Let them come out and have this type of interview that you will touch everything, every area, no restriction of any kind. Maybe we'll then start talking from there. I dare them to do that. And politicians too, to voluntarily come out and say, I'm ready. Perhaps we'll start from there. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it there for now. I appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Jonathan, thank you, sir. Thank you once again. God bless you. Okay, the last person right now with us is Mr. Alabo. We're calling you again. Let's see if your network is much better now. Talk to us, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Najawash. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Talk to us. You have 8 minutes. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening, the wonderful panelists. Good evening, Mr. Najawash. Good evening, the backroom staff, Mommy Diaspora. We appreciate every one of you, the people on the comment section, wonderful people of Nigeria. Let's keep hope alive. A new Nigeria is possible. Though before I go end this video, I go disturb my brother, Mr. Najawash, because I listened to you for your submission regarding your pastor yesterday. I see how passionate you are with that man, but I want you to do more for you to understand that your pastor is human being like you. Before they became pastor, they are also citizens. They are also Nigerians. They are people like us. So however we hold them to high esteem, does not mean they won't make mistake. As you always said, evil we fail to condemn today may work against us tomorrow. It is very important for us to understand that evil is evil. Wrongdoing is wrongdoing. However, I listened to his video. He failed to tell the congregation this was what I was holding. This was the reason why I brought out this object, just to scare him away, because I don't know who this person is. That would have been a better one. But telling us, digressing and going back, diverting from the very issue, going around, beating around bush, people assassinating character on those ones. What is wrong is wrong. But however, I am not surprised with that kind of display, because it's human being. Everyone who is a pastor today, they have their own personal bad character, attitude, which they are living with. But sometimes they come in the secret, in the open place, and pretend to you. But inside their house, if their wife tell you their character, you will not come close to them. So that is how Nigeria is. If today Tinubu repent and become pastor, it's the same way people will believe him when he's talking something. Will say, my daddy, Papa, this. Well, that is what religion has done to us. Let me go to our principle. Our wish today, Nyesom Wike, Amiechi, Peter Odili. Let me remind Nigerians, if you remember, all these governors from 1999, the ones I can list out, James Ibori, Alamie Sia, Peter Odili, all of them, all Jews Okalu, I want you to list them. What is the name? The one from Enugu State. All of them, Chimareke, this. There is none of them from that 1999 to 2007 that does not have any corruption cases, except for Mr. Peter Gregory Obi. And then Nigerians, I want to put us back for us to have a reflection. Then in Nigeria, corruption was just a way of life. People don't see it as if there is no outcry like we are doing today on social media, crying out, we come to realize and understand that snake, they swallow money. In those days, we don't have those tools to know where snake, they swallow money, or monkey, they swallow money. But corruption was the way you will see politicians, like in my state, Rivers State, they award project Contractor will just carry money and share with politicians. They will eat. There is no project. You will not see any project on site. That was how corruption was in Nigeria then. So you see an invisible project. No, that is not happening now in National Assembly, like the electricity, the street light, and all those ones, which we still know is still going on. But they are doing it codedly now. But then it was open. Yet, you did not hear Peter Obi name. And the man is coming out today. He said, I have never, or known governor from Anambra State has bought me pure water. I stayed like this, I wept. I'll say, can Nyesu Wike, Amiechi, Odili, I'm talking of my own state to which I know them, can they come out like this? Amiechi is still taking salary from River State. They still own house in Abuja. The same people, Nyesu Wike is a minister, receiving money as a minister. He's still receiving money from River State government. He's still holding on to River State government allocation. Fighting to the end. This is Peter Obi in his house resting, sleeping with his two eyes closed. You can see how these people are suffering. I'm wondering, can they come out and tell us like this and say, no, this is how my state is, this is what I have done. Prove me, let the EFCC come to challenge me. Can Yes Wike do this? Can Amiechi do this? Do you know how much we have lost in River State, and they are still doing the same thing in River State across Nigeria? Nobody should tell me Peter Obi is coming 2027, whether they like it or not. Electoral reform or no electoral reform, if we can still use this fraudulent electoral process, and we did the magic we did. The mistake we made in 2023 was that Nigeria was waiting for a go-ahead for a peaceful man. No, Peter Obi is doing well. He's a great man. He's rich to manage his family. The hunger of Nigeria is not affecting him. It's you, the common man on the street, that is suffering the heat. So it is your own decision for you to stay in the polling unit and defend your vote, because it is your future. Your life lies on that. So this is a message to Nigeria. Wake up and know that 2027 election, it's not business as usual that 2023 we just wait, let's go to court. It is obvious now and conspicuous for all of us to know that we don't have any institution to fight for us, but you to fight for your country. The judiciary is in the pocket of the executive. All the institution has been captured, which is the state capture people are crying for. So we are not going to any court. It will end in that polling unit. This is a message to every of my people, Nigeria. Wake up, it is your fight. Remember once again, Peter Obi is not hungry. You are the one that is hungry. Peter Obi is not hungry for power like Nyesu Wike and Tinubu. So you should understand that it's not coming because of your resources. If Peter Obi is corrupt today, it's the only problem of President Tinubu. If they have found any cockroach in his cupboard, they would have destroyed him in a second. But they can't find anything. He's still standing in TV, on TV station, any place, radio station, saying, go and fact check me. Go, if you see any of my thing, confiscate it. If you see any of my property in Abuja, in my name, anywhere, that this is Peter Obi. I only have one house in Anambra State and one flat in Lagos. Any other places I visit, I pay for hotel to sleep. How many governors in Nigeria, not even governors, local government chairmen, can come out that does not have houses in different places? Nigeria, this is the opportunity we have for us to embrace this man and fight and protect him, because it's a stepping stone for every one of us. We are not saying it's going to be a Messiah, it's the one that will change every situation, but it will be a stepping stone for a Nigeria to begin to move in the right direction. If we miss this opportunity, this is a man accepted widely across the country. Nobody knows tribe about Peter Obi. Yoruba is supporting him. Hausa is supporting him. Niger Delta are supporting him. Igbo are supporting him. He's liked by over 80% of Nigerians. Even the wicked politicians, they even love him secretly.
All right,
Their
Prince.
wives,
Kalabo, you have 1 minute. Thank you.
Okay. Their wife in their bedroom, they love Peter Obi. You hear Obaseki come to tell you the same thing. Even their children, they love Peter Obi. This is a golden opportunity for us in Nigeria. Anything we can do to protect this man, protect our vote. You are the one that is hungry. Once again, let us stand up and take back our country. With or without electoral reform, we can do it. If we have done it in 2023, we will shock them in 2027. Our emphasis lies on what people will make law for us. We should be careful of the National Assembly. People who vote India. Let us do it wisely. Thank you, Mr. Niger Watch.
All right, Mr. Alabo, thank you very much for that submission. God bless you, sir. Oga Prince Collins, you were calling in. I want you to quickly talk to us. Guys, press on the like. We are rounding up this show right now. We're going to have a final submission so we can round up. Prince Collins, you're not picking up. Calling you back. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, good evening to you, sir. Please talk to us.
Hello, Mr. Nadal.
2 minutes. Good evening to you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes. I hope you know. Yeah, I want to quickly, the man of God that they saw, people are alleging that he's having a weapon or whatever. For me, support of what people are saying regarding this issue, because he's a man of God, fine, but he needs to protect himself, you know. I think what we need to ask if he has, if he actually carrying a pistol, which is not proven, because a shocker can also be like that. There's so many instruments that can look like that. Then whichever way the way Nigeria is going, you need to protect yourself. Do you know that if a henchman can attack him in that area, or armed robber can attack him in that Lagos or anywhere? Lagos is not safe. I've been attacked in Lagos twice with a lot of money those days. That was even then in 2003, 2004. I was attacked in the hold of the traffic with a gun. You know, those things happen. If somebody is showing a weapon, and I shouldn't criticize him because he's a man of God or whatever. Okay, if he's killed, Suleiman was shot the other day, and many of his security men were killed, and he mainly survived it. I don't know human being like us. People that buy every day, I don't know human being. So if this guy is trying to protect himself, nobody should criticize him in any way. Because it's in a society where people, the government is not ready to protect anybody. Nobody's being protected. It's will come in Nigeria where everybody have to, you know, take arms. As a matter of fact. So thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria. I'm in support of what he has done. If he's having a weapon, let him carry it. If you have a license to carry it, let him carry it.
All right.
Nigeria is worse than that.
Thank you, Prince Collins. God bless you, sir. Okay, we're having our final submission right now. Coming to Mr. Odowa, 2 minutes, sir. Final submission, quickly. Thank you, sir. Okay, Mr. Jonathan, please, your 2 minutes, sir.
Thank you. You never respond now.
No. You respond with your 2 minutes. Mr. Odowa, go ahead. Your 2 minutes.
According to the US prove our brother who become a senator chance, and whether he become APC or not become APC, doesn't have another chance to become a senator again, because we are not seeing anything as a federal representative of Edo people from him. So that was that. I said, Peter Obi, thank you, because I know this value of Naira, or don't disvalue your money. It is when you are productive. That is why China, their power of economy today, because they disvalued because they were productive. So enable people to come and buy from them. But Nigeria, we say this is what another country are doing, but we will not do the right thing that those countries are doing. So disvalue money or not disvalue money, as far as we are not productive, we will not go anywhere. As far as we love foreign something to be using, we don't want to work with our hand. We are going to keep on suffering. And because our leaders are lazy in brain, they are lazy in thinking. So Nigeria, the country, will keep suffering.
The reason that the country, people are calling it fraud, this fraud, that, because the country was created by fraud people. People came to steal. We are the one create the country. And now hand over power in the hands of stealing people like them. So that is what we are seeing today. If not, if Nigeria were created by honest people and give power to honest people, the country will have been in a good way. How will you expect a soldier man that is not honest to become a president? How will you expect a civilian that is not honest to become a leader? What are you going to see? Because it was created by fraud. British came to steal. They did not come to make a good living in any place. Watch any country that the British they call colony. They went and steal from all of them and then leave those country in chaos. So that is what we are experiencing. Thank you, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Odoa, thank you, sir. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us, sir. 2 minutes. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Elvis, yeah. I saw the video you presented earlier. I want the video about the grocery store, the supermarket, empty shelves. Abi? No, be Nigeria be that, or another country, or Nigeria.
Yeah, that's ShopRite, Lagos, yeah, yes.
If that is happening in Nigeria, I hope it is temporary, and I hope it is not something that is that has been happening for a while, or we continue like that. If not, well, I would just say Venezuela, here we come. Venezuela, here we come. So that is how it always begins. Country where people will have no, all the grocery store, supermarkets will begin to be empty. And then because we have an informal sector where, you know, our traditional market, we enter market and then we start buying. You want to buy your yam, you want to buy your bag of fries, your beans, you can enter you know, the market. You know, you can go to Lagos Island, you can go to My 12 in Lagos, you can go to K2, all these places and buy. By the time you start getting to those places, I pray it will not. I just pray. The reason why we're seeing the shelves empty is because majority, when I say majority, I know more than 60% of the items inside there are imported. So that is the first area that you will start seeing this impact. They are all imported. So I pray that this is not the beginning of Venezuela, where there will be no food. You will have money, but there will be no food, no items to use your money. So you can pack all your naira that literally has little or no value now. You can pack it in, or the Ghana must go or whatever. Pack it all the way, all you like. There is nothing to use it to buy, or nothing tangible to use it to buy. I hope we're not getting there, and I hope that is not the situation, that this was just a temporary thing. I pray it's just a temporary thing, because it will affect every one of us. We all have families back home. I pray that is not what we're seeing here. Thank you, Mr.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for your time as usual. I appreciate you. All right, Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in. Talk to us. Good evening to you.
Thank you. I'm sorry I called a bit late. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
And I heard the submission. I greet everybody. Thank you for holding brief for us. Thank you for the good work. May God bless all of you. Mommy Aspirant, greetings to you. Mr. Elvis, I am very skeptical. I respect Mr. Peter Obi a lot, but with due respect, I really don't believe in him anymore. I will tell you. For you to have what it takes to destroy the structure of wickedness and corruption, and you won an election, people risked their life. People did everything. Most of us, including you, Mr. Elvis, we suspended our lives all over social media to make sure Mr. Peter Obi emerged. He defeated them in Lagos, in Abuja, in Rivers, in Edo State. It was obvious. Then what were you supposed to do? You called for a peaceful protest to demand for the glitches and for the stuff to be released the way it ought to be. Call on your agents to release what they have. You don't go on camera to cry. I'm a trained political scientist. The whole world was waiting for Mr. Peter Obi. I disagree with the last speaker with respect that Mr. Peter Obi is not hungry. When you put yourself out to take a party form, to lead a country, you have a conviction, an ideology. Most leaders across the world, they go to prison before they become president. Some even lose their lives. This is a man pursuing 70, a former 2 times governor, a great philanthropist, but he's not fit to be Nigerian president. It's more than being a good man to be a Nigerian president. You have to have that element of madness in you. So Mr. Peter Obi is a good man, he's a philanthropist, but it's a totally different thing entirely to take power from these mad people. He had everything going for him. Peaceful protest is not violence. It's all over the world. France, they had a protest. Italy, they had a protest. In America, there was a protest with Donald Trump first or second election. So Mr. Peter Obi is afraid to go to prison. He's afraid of life. He's afraid to die. I don't understand that part of the whole scenario. So I cannot waste my life. I cannot waste my vote. I cannot risk my life. People lost their lives. People lost businesses. People spent billions and millions of naira. Mr. Elvis, you know the sacrifice you put in. Mommy diaspora is always awake. You know, people came out for you. Why will you go on TV and start crying instead of demanding? Just release a statement. If you know you are convinced, you are proof, you want your police unit occupy the streets and ask for justice. This is where Mr. Peter Obi messed up, and me, I cannot trust him again. This is my own personal opinion. I don't matter. I'm one person, and in billions of people, it's okay. But for me, I will not waste my time and money for such a man who will win election and will be afraid to go to prison. Thank you, Mr. Elvis.
All right, Mr. Alex, thanks for calling in. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. This Peter Obi matter, that one be as you get. Yes, sir.
See, to a large extent, I would say to a large extent, not entirely, but to a large extent, I agree with the caller, Mr. Alex. To a very large degree.
Be quick.
Yeah, the fact that, the fact from the angle that I'll take it a little bit further. The angle I looked at it from is that, okay, if one opportunity was missed, you miss one opportunity, which was the 2023 and all the rest of it, blah, blah, blah. Now, why not the talk for a complete reform so that what happened, or do you know what we don't know? Do you believe in the system more than we do? So those are just the areas. So I think even if at least if you want to at least get people like Mr. Alex back, you know, because there are like-minded people like that, you can't just whisk him away. No. There are millions of Nigerians like that too. So don't joke with it. So the way to at least get them back is to start talking something serious about these reforms. At least do something.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Deborah, for calling back. You have only 1 minute. Please talk to us. 1 minute.
Yeah, it's just a quick one. I just want to say something about what Mr. Alex just said. I normally agree with most of his submission, but I think I disagree with him a little bit regarding what he said about Peter Obi. To be honest, I don't want to completely blame Peter Obi for what happened in that 2023 election. Why? Because he was hoping, I think he was putting hope that the judiciary will do the same thing, for the fact that I think he got...
Your 1 minute is rounding up, man.
He got reinstated as governor by the judiciary. So he was a bit hopeful that the judiciary might do the right thing. Even me as a person, I never expected that the Nigerian judiciary is as corrupt, is as bad as that. It was that after that election that I really understand how bad the Nigerian judiciary is. So there are many of us that didn't really understand the intent.
What he's saying, Madam Deborah, you are going too far. What Mr. Alex is saying is that even as of today, Peter Obi is scared. He's not ready to fight to be a president. And some of us have said this so many times that Peter Obi cannot fight for us. We should fight for ourselves. So the same people that we have told to fight for themselves, some of them are currently saying now that they cannot support Peter Obi again because he cannot fight in case his mandate is being stolen again. That's what he's saying. Let's leave 2023 alone.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right then.
Thank you, ma'am.
I think I understand where you're coming from.
Thank you.
In that regard.
Thank you,
Yeah,
ma'am.
thank
God bless you. Yeah. Listen, guys. I'm a huge supporter of Mr. Peter Obi. With the continuous interview Peter Obi is having left to right, if I have to say this, some of you might not like my submission. There's no hope that Peter Obi can ever fight for anything. Yes, he's a good man. He can give us that better Nigeria that you and I crave for, which I'll continue to say. But they'll continue to ride on this man. And he cannot win. The process Peter Obi want to win, he cannot win. They don't see and finish. So we putting our head together again to support Peter Obi 2027 is just going to be something like a waste of time. To be honest, Peter Obi is too calm. I understand, yes, in a working system like another country, people like Peter Obi just supposed to be in power. But with Peter Obi's calmness in Nigeria, it go hard. Let's be honest. Somebody sent me this audio, said someone played it on my Nigeria Watch platform. I just want us to listen to this quickly.
This is, citizens have to stand up and fight for their country. That is how it works. Like Peter Obi now. Peter Obi is very soft and very weak to win election in a system that is not working or in a corrupt system that is not working. Peter Obi is very, very soft and he cannot. Yes, so they say before you take a leader, he's a very good man, he's a very nice man. When if he become president of Nigeria go change if he go be the president. But for him to enter that seat, now that place, now the thing day, and that place, now the citizens supposed fight. But when he reach that kind of place, citizens go run, come out, they go fear for their life. So this is it's a game. When Peter Obi want to come out for any party now, people will support him. Though he will not get that kind of support he have before. He will not get it. Because a lot of people have lost faith on Peter Obi. A lot of people have lost faith. I will never lie to you. A lot of people have lost faith. Even myself, when I was that very time, I nearly get sick. I nearly depressed. A whole 2 weeks, I could not even eat food. 2 weeks, I'd not even be like a human being because of election, because of something. Because we put hope, say Peter Obi go win. And everybody vote for Peter Obi. But Peter Obi is not capable to defend his vote. Many of the polling units no defend. No agent go defend them. And citizens, they on the run. Citizens of Nigeria, they on the run, they fear. So who go fit defend the vote? There's nobody to defend. We have to start for ourselves. Charity starts at home. Let us start for ourselves. How we they capable? How we get mind rich? Say we go fit defend vote. Because many thoughts go come with gun. We know all these things for Nigeria. It's corrupt system. Nigeria is corrupt. Every election, bullets they come out. People they carry gun. If you no want agree, may they do. They go shoot you. Your life go finish. People go still they live. So it's hard time for us if election want to reach again. If they want to do another election, we all have to prepare. No, like 15 people, if 15 people gather one place, and nothing say they go defeat everybody. Because this is the problem. This is where the rig started. Because all these politicians now, this is why I say that Peter Obi alone cannot remove these people for power. Peter Obi alone cannot enter that place. Even if all Nigeria votes for Peter Obi, they will not put him there. They will remove him, put him at the back. This is the problem. It's not that he's not a good man. He's a good man. It's Peter Obi fit. Where Peter Obi fits is when they have already watered the ground and they say, okay, come and sit down. Peter Obi can rule there. But this kind of case, he needs money. He needs everything. to back up this election something now. The way the system is, the way the corruption is, the way the hunger be for the country, the way the hunger be now, people not even get food to eat. Who give them money? Now they go vote for. May we remember say these people, they don't put everybody for hunger and they still get the money. Peter Obi not ready to spend any money. Oh. Without no money for election for Nigeria, you don't feel win. No matter how, from 100 years, Nigeria can never be like abroad. Can never be like Germany. Can never be like Austria. It can never be like France. It can never be like UK. It can never be like that. We will not take all the system for another Western world. They use the check Nigeria. Nigeria is a very corrupt system. If they shoot person today, your life don't finish. No justice will be done. We have to know all these things. No system work in Nigeria. Nothing work in Nigeria. We know this. And most of us here, we brought up in Nigeria. We not even brought up in Western world here. Before we travel, we know how the system be. We know how the corrupt this thing be. We know how people they buy people up and down. Nothing will happen. Never no go shake. We know how the system be. If people carry gun, if we know all election day, if more than like 1,000 people are gathering, if 2 people carry gun, everybody go run. We know this. Everybody go run for inside that place when they do voting. Even their primary school, anywhere at all, and town hall, anywhere at all they put this thing they are voting. If 2 people carry gun come out, everybody go run. All the paper when they use the vote, they will burn out to ashes. This is where the starting of the rigging started. This is why we cannot choose our own leader, because we citizens cannot stand. We are afraid, we are scared of our life, but we are still dying too. So if not this corrupt system, these corrupt leaders, they will finish Nigeria. Even if you carry something cost them, they reach their body. No cost, they reach their body. No swear. When you go swear, when you go reach their body, never. It can't be like say the swear self, they even.
All right, I have to stop you right there. That audio is quite long. That person is also saying that it will be difficult for Peter Obi to defend his vote in 2027 for any reason he wins, which I know he will win, but they will not allow him to rule. I've been saying this for a while. For those of you that are disappointed or that might be disappointed at my submission, that is just the fact. The way it's going on right now, Peter Obi is just too careful. You can see the interview he just did with Rufai. He's just being careful with his dealings. He cannot speak anything against Tinubu. He's very, very stylish in his submission. And he's crazy. Yes, it's the truth. Peter Obi don't want to be arrested. He don't want to have any problem. He don't want to have this, which I don't want him to have any problem as well. But still, a leader like that is going to be difficult for them to allow him to rule. Even though Peter Obi is the most quiet person today, he will still win, but they will not let him rule. That's it. They don't see Peter Obi finish. Let's be honest. I'm not saying the common citizens. I'm talking about the elite, the politicians. They don't have regard for Peter Obi. They don't fear him at all. They go push him for one corner. I'm telling you that. So because of that, I don't know what others will say. We can see that more people join us right now. Everybody that's just coming in, I'm going to give you only 3 minutes and I'm rounding up. Nobody will get more than 3 minutes.
Mr. Elvis, it be like say, yes. Mr. Elvis, it be like say you get waiting where we don't know about Mr. Peter Obi. You need to tell us. Maybe not now, maybe later, but at least you need to tell us that.
I disagree with that audio. I disagree with Mr. Elvis.
Because no, what Mr. Elvis is saying, I believe I agree with you that Mr. Peter Obi is, to a very large extent, is not in a position to fight the way we, even the supporters, want him to fight. And with that being said, what is it? What is it that, like you now, you are talking very emphatically, and I believe that you know things that probably most people don't know. You will need to educate us. Maybe even if you will do it
when it gets to the time. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. Mr. Alabo, I'd like you to
diplomatic.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Alabo, tell us what you disagree with me for, please. You have your 2 minutes.
You have been so pathetic, and the way even when you talk about your pastor, they pity him. The way they do this thing now, Mr. Elvis, I beg you, we have to move forward. See, I have told us earlier, there is this narrative they are selling. Let
What
us
did you
not fall.
disagree with? You can say you disagree with something and just jump up. Let people
Yeah,
know you
but
are still
Mr.
talking
Elvis,
with
this one
context.
you are talking now of a Peter Obi. One thing I disagree with you is that, let me give you one example, my brother. In 2023, Peter Obi believed that court process restore him how many times in Anambra State.
Yes.
And he believed in that court. And he came out and used that same word to tell Nigeria that I am a beneficiary of the Nigeria court.
Mr.
Let's give.
Alabo, Mr. Alabo, Mr. Alabo, what you are saying, and we already know this thing. Because you said in the public space you disagree with me, I don't want it to fly. Tell me, what did you disagree? Simple.
This is the one
And
I'm disagreeing. When you they say that's he could not all this he could not defend. His vote is weak.
Peter Obi
Now
cannot defend his vote. Simple. Why do you disagree with it? It's a simple thing
he
now.
can defend his vote. That is why I'm giving you this example, Mr. Evis.
Okay, how?
In
How is it going to
2023, this is the what he said. 2027 is not going to be the same way in 2020. Peter Obi is doing. Let
How?
me give you an example, Peter
Ben,
Evis.
how?
Mr. Evis, we are still here. I will remind you when campaign will start. You will see a different Peter
Don't
Obi.
remind. If you can't tell us how, I'm not want to live in assumption
I
or
don't tell you how
hope.
now. Peter Obi
No,
has
no,
done. I'm
no.
giving you
Peter
one
Obi needs to
example
come out
now.
and tell us how he will defend his vote now. This platform is not a useless platform where Peter Obi goes, where they cannot dare ask him, sir, in 2027, if you win, because of how they dealt with all the last time, how will you defend your vote this time? Simple. You are telling me he will do it. You tell us that in case he don't talk to you privately. How will he? I want to be sure. I want to be assured.
He will. He will in
Tell me
2027. I
how.
am giving you this
No.
assurance.
Mr. Labo, you have 30 seconds left. You only have 2 minutes. You don't have anything to say.
I never talk my
Go ahead.
2 minutes. So this one are for your this thing
Go
with the
ahead now,
discussion.
sir. Just go ahead, please.
Okay.
You have 2 minutes. I'm not giving a
Nigerians, I don't want us
1
to
second
fall
more than that
for
2 minutes.
all this false narrative. Peter Obi will defend his vote 2027. It's not going to be the same thing that happened in 2023. We all now understand that 2023, our judiciary has disappointed us. This is a new era now. This is a new thing. So moving forward, all those narratives, they have brought the South narrative to kick out Peter Obi. They are bringing this narrative of his weak. We know the agent who are doing this thing. But we should not, anybody that is telling you that in 2027, Nigeria will collect money, they will not vote for Peter Obi. In 2023, do they not collect money? Do they not support Peter Obi? They will collect money in 2027. So coming outside that, it is your responsibility. I will still saying it. Peter Obi is not hungry. We are the one that is hungry. It's an opportunity that we have a person like Peter Obi as a vessel to get Nigeria in the right direction. So which will be the one that will be grateful to look for a way. We shouldn't wait for him to come and tell us to hit the street. He has
All
done
right.
his own. If you know they stole your
Mr.
mandate, you go
Labo,
and
your
reclaim
2
it.
minutes is over. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Your 2 minutes is over. Before I call on Oga CM, you only have 3 minutes. You just go straight to the point. But let me say this. All this emotional submission, I think, is already giving me headache. And I've stressed myself so much on this, a better Nigeria. Let's be honest. I don't want to live on false hope anymore. I don't want to live on false narrative or submissions anymore. Like, oh, Peter Obi, I've given all. Oh, Peter Obi, I've done this. I know all that. All of us know all that. Stop telling us what we already know. For those of you that are just talking like the way I was talking, now, as we speak right now, Peter Obi still remains the best amongst all the politicians. It's not, but that's not enough for me not to say things I raise. In 2027, we need hope. And only Peter Obi will state that. Because Rufai asked Peter Obi just now, people think you are too weak. Peter Obi could not answer that question, how his followers want him to answer that. Although, if I was the one sitting in the seat of Rufai, I will not go to another question, never, until that question is answered. I will ask him, my principal, for any reason, you win again, which I know you will win. And what happened in 2023 happened again in 2027. What will you do with a capital letter? Because these are the area I have problem with our journalists. They move on so quick. Yeah, focus on that part because these are the area that is affecting us now. You know, so all this one we are saying, Peter Obi, like Alabo is saying, Peter Obi have done this, Peter Obi have done that. We know that. Don't tell us what we know. We already know that. Okay, Peter Obi is not hungry and all that. I've said it millions of times here. Not be you want to tell me. Me, I don't talk at 1 billion. Say Peter Obi is not hungry. So what else are you going to say? I want to hear what I've not heard before. You are telling me what I've said by myself so many times here. You want me to embark on a journey again, and these criminal people will beat me where. Then I'll continue. How many of you then know? How many of you people know? Many of you, your faces are hidden. I'm here in Nigeria. I expose myself supporting Peter Obi. I expose myself fighting for a better Nigeria. Don't you know when you're fighting corruption, corruption fight back? Or you think, as I'm in Nigeria now fighting and saying that the corrupt leaders, all of them must get out and we need a better person, you think they will like me? So tell me what I've not heard. Don't be telling me, Peter Obi, we're not hungry. That we've heard of this thing. I've said this so many times. That's not what I want to hear right now. Because if I step back on Peter Obi, many of you will be disappointed. But for those of you that will be disappointed, you have to be constructive with your criticism. If not, I will throw you out. Simple as ABCD. Because what I've been calling now for the past 1 year now, many of you can testify to that. I want to hear any interview with Peter Obi grant. I want people to assist Peter Obi refuse to come to this platform, which I don't mind. I want a better Nigeria. I don't like emphasizing on that. I want to hear Una help me as my principal. If these people do what they do, so 4 a.m. they declare Tinubu the winner, which you and I know say Peter Obi then won that election. God forbid it happens again 2027. What will you do? A capital letter. Simple. You don't be reminding me of what we have said so many times. Peter Obi is not hungry. Peter Obi is not this. Peter Obi is not that. Now will they talk all those things?
But Mr. Elvis, that could fall into, that's a very gray area, and that could fall into, the area of inciting, because you don't know yet. You are only, you are only assuming.
So, my assumption is right 99.9%.
No, I mean for Mr. Peter Obi. If Mr. Peter Obi, what I'm saying is that if Mr. Peter Obi should go ahead and respond that, okay, come 2027, if what happened in 2023 should happen, I'm going to. The only thing is that Nigerians will not accept it.
Okay,
Nigerians
let me say this, sir.
Yeah.
I don't expect my principal to hit on the nail. Not baby now. Okay. Peter Obi is the most, how do I say it now? For me, he's on top of all of them in my time. All of them. But let him just say it this way. Don't worry. We have plans for that already. Simple. Okay. Only that word. Only that word. My energy will rise again. I will be so energetic to fight for this man all over again. If I don't hear him, my energy is just falling every day. I'm telling you.
That makes sense.
In Nigeria, what is happening here?
That makes sense. That response makes sense. It adds
up.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't worry, my followers. We will handle that. Is it not for me? About this one, people they talk. Say Peter Obi is not hungry, right? Now you want to talk with you. They talk every day for a year. Say Peter Obi is not hungry. We need a leader that want to assure us. You don't need to come here to say it. Just say it anyway. Like you go talk to Rufai, I will play here. If you go talk to Alabo tomorrow, I will still play it here. It's my principle. I want better Nigeria. It's not about loving somebody or not loving anybody. But without a proper assurance, the key people, you will lose them. And remember, when those key people are speaking against you, you might think, say they not do anything. It affects. Augustine, please talk to us. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you. You have 3 minutes.
Okay, well, Thank you, Niger Watch. Good evening. All protocols observed. I think I don't really have much to say than to pose a question. Probably next time, people may reflect and answer it. They used to say in those days with PLO, Palestinian Liberation Organization, if not Arafat, who? So I always believe in alternative. Nobody is indispensable. Today, where can we get the man who will have P2B's qualities, the positives, and then the disadvantages where P2B get, the man go convert into advantage to his own. Now be say don't, because if you get somebody who is like P2B, whether advantage and disadvantage is the same thing. If you get a man where no get advantage, it's a loss. But you need to get a man who has P2B's advantage. That is the good points of P2B. The man go get them exactly. And then those gray sort of the weak, what they call the weak areas of P2B, the man go even get that one as advantage, convert into advantage, join. Now be say you don't exceed. You see, Nigerians should be careful what they ask for. That's why they say a country deserves a leader they get. All these things they are doing, he just campaign for second round, for second time for what is it called, Tinubu. I've listened to space. Somebody sent me some of the things they're saying. I'm not bothered because Nigeria does not belong to a single person. What I want is let us, whatever Nigerians decide when they get, let them enjoy them. Nigeria, what you were showing an empty supermarket. I think that should be in Lagos. Now salt, na in there. That's why they know if you steal that one. So you see, Nigeria should make up their mind. We've elected a president that said under they move a head office of defense to Borno until everything is cleared. Where are we today? We've elected the one where say, they prepare 30 years. The man a strategist. Some no people be waiting a sabi. Where are we? Don't be Nigeria people even they cry. People need Buhari more than Tinubu now. So the thing to say is this: if not Arafat, who? Is there any way we can patch? Because it's like these are what you have. Which one do you think you can manage? You can be able to patch. Probably what Nigeria should be thinking of: how do we push people to be across the line? Call the man, say, Oga, we know this is this. Leave this one for us. Maybe we force him. Say, Oga, we know. But if you go say, they this. Okay, if you know that. To me, there was a time I was even saying, let me reveal this secret. Igbos in US have called P2B. Tell and say, hands off. Leave Nigeria to their wahala. Go and rest. Everybody, I'm saying it. People are listening to me. This is my face. Ndi Igbo, a set of them, not just all of them, but key people have called him in America. Said, henceforth, be going around the world to talk to Igbo businesses. You're a businessman, you build businesses, you've run a bank, you know how to make profit. Go and educate all our boys all over China, this, be their patron, so that we turn leave Nigeria wahala. They've told Peter, but Peter said no. So it is not that
Mr. CM,
yes.
30 seconds left.
Okay, yes. So this is what I'm going to tell people is that if not Arafat, who? As on one town, then go take him. But to me, it is better to tell P2B, Oga, this is where you are deficient. We know you can't leave. Just we want to handle it because we want you there. Just like the coup plotters of 1966, January, just 10 seconds. Why are they doing the coup to remove Zik and Tafawa Balewa? They say they want to make Awolowo prime minister. They say, but Awolowo is not army. Say if he refuses, we put him in the house. They issue decree in his name because of what Awolowo did in the West. But Awolowo is not in the army. Thank you.
Thank you. Augustine, thank you. I will respond to you before I call on Black Panther. You just said some Igbos in America have scooped out to leave Nigeria to their fate and all that. All this, so for me, those things are very, very consequential to me, to be honest. With all due respect, I'm not interested. I don't care where Peter Obi come from. I just know him at the moment as the best leader that can lead Nigeria. Anybody that is calling him in the corner as a tribal thing to answer up and all that, I don't give a damn of people like that. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, Even the same Igbo people, I've played a couple of videos here for the past just 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. I've played 5-6 videos here where some Igbos are already on the street now calling Peter Obi never to come back in 2027 because he can never rescue us. He's too weak. So what are we saying? All those ones are not Igbo as well. So all those one hiding in one bedroom or wherever they are hiding, calling Peter Obi to hands up and lead Nigeria to like say, if people know those kind of people, they, if people hear, if they make video for it, they will keep people's effort in supporting Peter Obi. In case you don't know, you're not supposed to make that statement, Augustine, because you are not using it to help anything. Because all those people, as far as I'm concerned, let them all know they are listening and they are inconsequentials. Because what did they do in 2020? Who know them? As far as I'm concerned, they are nobody.
Peter Obi believed in Nigeria. He turned them down. He said no. He said he must rescue.
Naija watch. Now your own point be that.
Mute yourself. Mute yourself, please. Don't tell me how to speak. If you get your time, you speak. I don't like that. Who are those people? They hiding in one corner, say Peter Obi, yeah, leave Nigeria to his fate. Like what? Who are they? Tell me the role they played in 2023. We want to see one or two. We want to know the role they played. Was it the Igbo people that carried Peter Obi on his head, on their heads? If it was to be the Igbo people, do you think Peter Obi will go far? Every tribes in Nigeria supported Peter Obi. So who are those satanic set of people in the Igbo in America saying that Peter Obi should just go, like they are the one making decision of what is happening in the country? Who are they?
Peter Obi turned them down. Peter Obi turned them down. He said no. Exactly. Peter Obi said no.
You don't say that.
No.
The support for Peter Obi, Mr. Oga CM, started from Edo State. Are we Igbos?
See, no.
Why are you mentioning
what I'm trying to say is that what I'm trying to say is that to tell you they are receiving an attack from
when you were hitting your chest in saying that people should see your face.
No. I'm trying to see. You see, no. Why I'm saying it is that people may think it's a better, because Peter Obi has to
people may go hide their face.
I'm not part of them. No, I'm not part of them. No, I'm not part of them. But what I'm trying to say is that it reinforced. That's to tell you that Peter Obi back myself. Peter Obi said no. He said Nigeria must be rescued. That's what he tells them.
The revolution that everybody is crying for till tomorrow, blah blah blah. If you have to set today in Nigeria, I don't stay in the staff from. This platform belongs to a Edo man. Who are these people? How many times have they come to this platform? Hold on, Oga CM, let me speak, please. These consequentials. How many times have they come here to say thank you for the job you guys are doing here? Saying that if they're not respecting the rest. Then your last submission that I would like to respond to, saying that what you are expecting from Nigerians is to say, Peter Obi, how do you want us to do it? Don't worry, relax, we'll do the rest. Oga CM, I've told you several times, or many of us on this platform, if you are waiting for Nigerians to do this, you and I will get old. Nigerians are cowards. We will not do it. Have that in mind. Don't be this country where me this so. Nigerians will not take that responsibility by themselves. They will not. They are cowards. They are hypocriticals. They will never. If that's what you are saying, they should. The hope they should give Peter Obi to do this. They will never.
Mr. Ives, just 30 seconds. Let me just say this. Yeah.
Keep to your 30 seconds, sir.
Let me just say this quickly. You see, I think I've said it on this platform that I don't know the people that are advising Mr. Peter Obi in certain areas. I don't think they are really all of them. I can't put all of them in the same basket, but some of them are not advising him right. At least in one area where it is that Mr. Peter Obi should know the people that are actually supporting him. And those are the people he should pay attention to. And I think in that area, he has not been up to it at all. He must know his real supporters. Not everybody that is calling Mr. Peter Obi, Mr. Peter Obi. I've been seeing now, in the last, let me say 3 weeks now, I've been seeing some stuff on social media coming back. People that we have not seen for the last 2 years. What, platforms like this have been doing for the last 2 years. We didn't hear anything about them at all. But I've been seeing them now gradually. they are crawling in again just because of what they will get. And I think this is dangerous. I think this is dangerous. So I think it's political advisors. I think Mr. Peter Obi
is a platform to use and dump.
I think Mr. Peter Obi is too smart. He's a very smart and wise man that he can sit down and...
Sorry, Mr. Jonathan. Sorry, I'll come back to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. I'd like to respond to Ijidima. Ijidima, you left this comment. You said, "Una one make poll join Agberu style question. Maybe we should be calling for a younger Agberu-like person to come out to contest if my brother Poe is not good enough in his style of approach." One, Ijidima, you shouldn't use that word, your brother. Peter Obi is not your brother. If you're an Igbo person, don't use that word. You people remove all this satanic style of ethnicism or tribalism. We all are supporting Peter Obi because we want a better Nigeria. And as far as I'm concerned, as of today, Peter Obi remains the best. Then you went on by saying, if he's not good in his style of approach, Peter Obi is 100% good in his style of approach, but the system will not allow his approach. So get the statement clear. People now, because when we speak like this, many of you want to jump from window and die. That's the problem. You don't want to hear it. Peter Obi is good with his approach. You can't change him. Peter Obi cannot become a criminal like the current criminal that is ruling us, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He cannot. He has never been a criminal. But the truth is, the system, in case some of us deaf, I'll say it like this. I'm not apologizing for that. If some of us deaf, the system will not allow a calm person like Peter Obi, except what CM said, if the people are ready to say, step aside, just contest and let's do the rest. And I know the people are not ready to do that either. Not that Peter Obi, who is calling for Peter Obi to become Agberu. Please, Madam Ijidima, I have so much respect for you. When we are writing, let's be careful. Any other person in the comment section, let me respond to all of you. I'm not the talk, the hide. I'm not an hypocrite. I'm not a coward. Black Panther, talk to us. You have 3 minutes. Good evening to you.
Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Nigeria. Good evening, Nigeria Watch. People are taking all the old time in the world, and you have let everything just be like cold water. We should be moderate in our delivering and allow people to come in and speak so that we can be cohesive in our approach. And one other thing, I want to thank everybody, all of Africa observe. I would like to say this very verbal here. Everybody points are important. No matter what we say, whether that point is, they are important. Everybody points, we brush up the other person to go on more research, to come back again and speak, to see whether the other person can be convinced so that all of us can be cohesive in our approach. We should care about everybody's point because this is a movement. One point can make everybody derail, and that is all. We've lost it all. Now, I want to say from this point of view, I want to ask everybody to take it home so that you can write a page and come back and tell us. Now, there are two kinds of leadership. The one that the people make and the one that make himself. The people can make Peter Obi become if they are willing. And the one that will come in a forceful format and take power by force. Then you cannot dictate what he's going to do. Those are the two kinds of leadership we have. We should be very careful. If we want Peter Obi to come in, we should tell ourselves, and this question is, how do we want him to be like? How do we want Peter Obi to take power? And how do we want Peter Obi to behave? It's not English. Nobody should mix it to English. Go and write how you want him to become and react to every issue. We all are all his advisors. There are some people that are very close, but we are all his advisors because we are keen in getting him in. Now, I want us to go and write, how do you want Peter Obi to react forcefully or wherever you want to be, to after maybe they make him to like the one they did the first time, how do you want him to react? So that we can start voicing it out. It's not by hiding your word inside your word. We should voice it out so that he can learn from us. He's also learning. So that we can also build something inside of him that will make him, come up. Like I said, we have two kinds of leadership. One is radical, he will take power by himself. One, the people will make him. So if we want to make him, it is better we make him than we allow him to go enter like Agbado, and Agbado will now make us. So that is how it is. Mr. Obi is not a revolutionarist. He's a man that comes to go through the process, if the system allows it. But who is supposed to change the system? It is we. The fault is in our hand. We have to change the system that will make you and I and Peter Obi gets to power. So how do we go about it? That is where we say the people are the problem. Now, who got to ginger the people? It's for us that are more aware and acquainted with how you can take power. Then we now start speaking to the minds of the people so that we can get more people on our side so that we can speak forward. And the issue of tribalism, we should be calm on it. It will come, but don't let it separate us, because that thing is very dangerous. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I will respond to you quickly. I'll start with the last one. The issue of tribalism. Madam Jidema already started that one by addressing that Peter Obi, my brother. That word, if I were you, you shouldn't use it, because you are one of us that have been with us for years now. We have to be careful, please. We have to be careful. The whole Nigeria is supporting Peter Obi, because you are not aware. Some of them are secretly and publicly supporting Peter Obi, because he's the only man everybody can see that will help us. A lot of Hausa, Fulani people are supporting Peter Obi, because you are not aware. The same Yoruba people that many of you are calling tribalistic, a majority of them are supporting Peter Obi. And I can testify to that here in Lagos. Majority of Yorubas, na Peter Obi, now they sing praises. Here in Lagos, majority. I've talked to so many of them. Out of 10 people that I talk to, 9 of the Yorubas, I always say, I will say Peter Obi, or with that, I will say Peter Obi. They are laying curses on this Tinubu and his regime. So, you bring in Peter Obi, my brother. What do you mean by that? Please, I don't like talking to the people that I call my own. But you have to know, when people directly or indirectly speak on things that affect me, especially me sitting here, I'll respond to you. Then, another one, Black Panther, you said people have to come up and speak how we want to do this or do that to support Peter Obi or do that. Black Panther, similar to what Okasiem said earlier on. Bless you, because I'm losing my voice for this whole thing. The people are ready to vote, but the people are not ready to fight for Peter Obi. And I don't know why.
Things might change. Things might change. Sorry. Things might change.
No, Okasiem, if it change, that would be my greatest joy in life. But just today,
hunger could change so many things.
Just me, myself, like I said, the reason why I'm mute yourself, please. Okay. The reason why I'm angry, just today, this morning, play the video that I did at ShopRite and listen to what I was saying. I was accusing all of them of not speaking. I was accusing all of them of continuing supporting Satanism in a public space. This will not be online now. So that means I'm already trying to ginger them for that thing where Okasiem told me things might change, make it change. I'm doing my part already. Just that I recorded that one today, right? Do you know what I do every day here? Now, make the thing change now with day. I'm not yet to say who be your brother or not be your brother. I'm a Edo man, the very proud Edo man for that. But I did not choose any of my Edo person over Peter Obi. Till now, none I can choose over Peter Obi. Please, Nigerians, Peter Obi is working for Nigerians, he's not working for the Igbo people. Let's get that straight. If Peter Obi wins tomorrow and become a Nigerian president, he's going to be a Nigerian president, not the Igbo president. Please. Satanic Ekba, Samuel Ekba, is part of the problem Peter Obi faced in 2023. Peter Obi will be campaigning, Ekba will be going live every day and calling Peter Obi criminal. While some selective Igbo people were also doing live. I have proof for all this. Say Peter Obi, your win. Now so this one go your happen. This one go your happen. This one go your happen. All these things, do you know that people are listening to us? We have to be careful of the kind of things we say sometimes. Do you know how many people reading the comment section right now that have never ever called into this show before? They are reading your comment right now as we're speaking. They are listening to my voice right now as we're speaking. I can't really listen to ourselves or proofread of whatever we write before posting it. Thank you. The last person on the show. Talk to us, sir. It's good to have you on the show. Good evening to you, sir. 3 minutes.
Good evening, Niger Watch, and good evening to the panelists and everyone else watching and the people in the comment section. Good to be with you guys. The reason why I joined was because I joined at the beginning, but I had to go do other things. So I only saw the ShopRite video that you played, and it vindicated what I said on another platform because I was in Nigeria recently, and I was in Ibadan and Lagos, and I went to the ShopRite in Ibadan on the Ring Road. And most of their fridge and freezer section was empty. So I recorded a video myself and I shared it on that platform. And one of the Tinubu supporters who CM knows, I'm not going to dignify them by mentioning their name, came and said, oh, maybe that freezer section is being repaired. And I said, no, I've been in that ShopRite many times. It used to be busy. But when I went a few weeks ago, it was half empty. So the video that you shared of the one in Lagos sort of indicates what I shared. And the reason why I now came back this evening to this program was because I saw pictures of Segun Showunmi, who you all know, earlier today visiting Tinubu. I didn't read much into it. I was at work. But just now, I was watching on Channels TV. I don't know if you shared it with your viewers. I listened to his interview with Seun Kimbalui, and honestly, while I'm not surprised, I'm disappointed. This is Segun Showunmi that was saying Peter Obi should come back to PDP. Segun Showunmi said that he was minding his business, preparing for Jude Oba, and one of the PDP deputy governors, he said he won't mention the person's name, but PDP deputy governor called him and said, hold on for somebody. And it was Tinubu on the other side, and Tinubu said, come and see me. He said that's why he went to see Tinubu. And at the end of it all, Segun Showunmi said his last statement, he said, Tinubu's mind is very sharp, he's still very sane, is this, is that. He said Tinubu is smarter. In his own words, he said Tinubu is smarter than Peter Obi and all of them, including Atiku. That Tinubu is very smart. He told him how he's going to deal with insecurity. He told him how he's going to deal with food shortage in Nigeria. He said he does not need permission of Atiku to go and see Tinubu. And Seun was saying, but you were blaming Wike for doing the same. You're a member of PDP, but you blame Wike. You called Wike names. He said, no, I didn't call Wike names. He denied everything. And Seun said, it's unfortunate that if I know that you're going to deny all this, I would have brought clips to show you. And this is Segun Showunmi that was saying a few weeks ago that Peter Obi should come to PDP, to come and run, that is the best candidate. He said it tonight, that Tinubu is smarter than Peter Obi. And I just thought, oh my God, this is such a disappointment. So that's the one I said, let me share with you guys, because I know the video just dropped on Channels. So I wasn't sure if you had seen it or not. These are the people we're up against.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. You are done, right?
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Elvis. No be that one.
You said what?
No be juju be that. What I heard now. No be that one that they say no be juju be that.
Exactly.
If that one no be juju. I've not seen it, but thanks for sharing that.
We'll be expatiating on that one tomorrow.
Yes.
What they call on that. I know so that man are hypocrisy, not like Obi. I know. But tomorrow we'll bring him out to come here.
They forgot, but was it not that same Showunmi who said that when Peter Obi went to US, he said Peter Obi was demarcating Nigeria. He said Peter Obi was demarcating Nigeria abroad.
Yes, he was the one now.
And he said Peter Obi is demarcating Nigeria. And
he's always on left and right. That's him.
He's
Peter
always
Obi.
on left and right.
And when I just watch, you see, why I have to say this is it's just that to tell you how committed Peter Obi is to Project Nigeria. But now that type of activism or vibrancy that is not in him, that is why people are using it to sort of, to me, that is what is clearly outstanding. But in terms
And
of
they will continue.
people
They will
advise,
continue
people
to
advising
write
him.
to Peter Obi.
I know
I'm telling you.
people are advising him, but you see, what I want Nigeria to balance is you have a man like this. If you bring a tiger and the tiger or lion wins, yet we are sinking. Why not that? And whether you call him a very quiet, a gentle dove, where you know he get brain to do, but only say he haven't got that this thing. That is the area where I want to say we sort of compare. If now we say obedient follower, she say, "Come, Oga, we know what you can do. You are link one you. If they carry you put there, things go change." But the thing is, people are feeling that you can bite. What we now want to do is for you now to say, look, Nigerians, this is your mandate. What I know is that everybody is an adult. We have, if you want to do peaceful protest, Constitution allows it because it's in the Constitution you can protest. So it is your mandate. But all I know is that this is the way the country should be run. If it's not run that way, the people have the right to demand good government from whoever. Because that is to me the way things are now. Not that I'm praising him. Clearly, he's the only hope now because the formula to do it is there, and it's not that difficult. It's only that people now feel that okay, he can't do this, but can we tolerate Tinubu? Okay, let's say no election, Tinubu continue. Nothing, no hope in sight.
Right.
That is what I'm saying. No hope. So we have
you.
to do the one we can do, and then see how we are going to force the man. Say, look, this is what we want. Simple.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let me quickly. Somebody left a comment, and I wanted to put him on the timeout, and I mistakenly deleted the comments. Although the comment would have still be deleted. Osaide, Abi, I think that's your name. Oh, I can't see the full name again. Hi, now you Osaide. Osaide, you are listening to me. Your comment was deleted, but you get locked. Maybe not block I for block you. You don't reach to advise me. So maybe you unsubscribe from this platform. Now you don't reach. People that are supporting me on this platform, people that is encouraging me, joining my panel, calling in. EGD man that was talking to me just now, she has been supporting me on this platform, tele. And you know I don't have a break when I talk to my people. But you know reach. We don't know who you be. Say you come here to while away the time. If you know you come here to while away the time, then don't come here. You get out. Block yourself. In fact, I suppose block you on earth and heaven. Osaide, I mention your name again. Who told you that you have the right to advise me? Who are you? Advise yourself in your house. And engineer, you left it. Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir, please. Engineer left a comment that I wanted to respond to. Okay. Madam Ejedema, you said, my point here is give the guy a break. There's no way Peter Obi can be given a break. This is one thing people say that I don't understand. Give who a break? Peter Obi a break. Are you aware that the most populous politician in the history of Nigeria in my time is Peter Obi? This is no exaggeration. Are you aware of that? When people sometimes say, give him a break, have you asked yourself, why is it that when Atiku make a statement of something of the state of the nation, maybe rated at 100%, Peter Obi will come and make that same statement, but rated at 1%. Everybody in the government will focus on Peter Obi. They will not respond to Atiku. Are you aware of that? So what does that signify? What does that tell you? Give who a break now. The first time the youth, tell me, when was the last time you see Nigerian youth stand out to say, now this person that they want? Tell me one person. Maybe I don't forget. Tell me one person. Just tell me one person. Any of you on the comment section, mention one person, including you that is supporting Satan, APC, Tinubu, and all that. Mention one person. When was the last time? Because maybe me not remember. I'm always here to learn.
you see, say the whole Nigerian coming out to say, now this person and they want stand for. Me, I don't know. So when people are saying give him a break, give who a break? I don't get that. We can't. Peter Obi don't deserve a break. He's a leader that everybody believe on right now. My fear is I don't want to face what I faced in 2023. Simple. I don't want to face it. And I don't trust Nigerian youth, they can fight. But they will all vote for Peter Obi again. I'm certain.
Sorry, Niger Ward, please. On this Ijedima comment, let me add this to it. The only way Peter Obi could have had a break is if Tinubu is performing a little. People will sort of focus on the good things Tinubu is doing and then be not discussing Peter Obi. But the more every day they wake up, things are getting worse, people are complaining. They look at Peter Obi and then urging as if the election is this 2027 election is taking place tomorrow, so that they will, with this anger, and then do something. So really, in reality, there's no break in terms of people calling him. There's no break because he's the alternative. The only way he could have had a break.
And it's the only alternative.
The only way he could have had a break, but let me not forget the question I wanted to ask. The only way he could have had a break was if economy is gradually improving and Tinubu, then people will say, okay. But now, every day you wake up to bad news, they look at Peter Obi. So they will be saying, but that is by the way. The question I want to ask is, what face will Shewumi use to go and see Atiku again?
He said he doesn't owe Atiku anything.
I know you know anything. I know you know anything.
He said he's an individual and nobody can take that away from him.
That topic will be tomorrow.
Okay.
And Niger Watch. I want us to go on with this question too. This question. What is it that even if a pastor goes into Aso Rock and sit down with the president, he comes out telling us that the president is smart, is doing something right? I want us to really dig in because it's not about corruption anymore. There's something we are not hearing that is being spoken. So tomorrow, please, let all of us try to sort it out.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Now, Madam Njidema, you asked me a question personally, right? You said this. I'm supporting Paul, but what if he changes his mind tomorrow? And then Nigerians go suffer. Simple. Because on my mouth, they want to make them hear the way they supposed to do. And not be my mouth. Una not go fit force me hear them. And they want to make Peter Obi talk by himself, right? Peter Obi not go talk him. So if Peter Obi decides saying he want to change his mind tomorrow, then make we face something like that. Simple. Some of us were in Nigeria, we say, most here Nigeria want to work and all that. We'll pack our luggages, go back to where we come from. Simple.
Niger Watch, nobody will give you bullet. Nobody they attack you now.
Nobody's attacked. That's what I'm saying. I don't think people should.
Nobody's attacking you more than the way they attacked me for this channel. Point and blank. They never do unto you before.
No, my brother.
So me, I know they move. Not be somebody call me bully here. Not be somebody call me ass licker here. I know they talk because that is what it's supposed to be.
Me. But I'm saying, what I'm saying now is that according to Madam Njidema, that question, to be honest, if Peter Obi decide tomorrow say no, they do again, I believe they go give someone like me rest. I go happy.
All of us go rest too with happiness.
No rest.
But
no rest now.
It go hard.
We are not ready.
It go hard because Peter Obi is highly committed to that. More than anybody.
These people will ring him again 2027.
I know. No. You see, that's why because there's even.
But Ogana Jawo, Dr. CM, we have been saying it that we cannot get it by the ballot. We have been saying it here now. You two people, I think we are joking.
No. What I'm trying to point out is that the credibility. Tinubu being gets more credibility before 2023, but now people have seen that it hasn't got no plan. Because when he was coming, somehow you must give him 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, demand depending, 60, say, okay, he will perform. But now in 2 years, look at what Kim Baloye tell him. You are halfway through your tenure, nothing to show. So let him hurry up.
Oga CM, una know say for this platform, all of them go give submission. When I go home in peace. If me give my own, everybody go attack me. I don't know, let me go home in peace.
I forgot something, Niger
That
Watch.
is why I tell you, say they put time forward to us.
Nana, Niger Watch. No, the thing, I forgot something. You know this thing, Nana, I know the verse where you carry come today, this thing, no be here, it generate. Now that, what they call them, ShopRite. Now they are the verse, because as you explain them. No, it's true, man, because immediately person talk, you got the verse today. So now that imported the
What did
verse.
they verse? They never do Nigeria more than this. What did they verse for?
Imported verse. Now you take on platform today. So sometimes, man, make we also advise you. Sometimes when you don't verse like that in the morning, where you they go do your filming, all those things. If you they come, make you take ice water.
Niger Watch, Niger Watch not the verse. He they react. He be like me. He they react to something instantly, and he go come back and take his shape. Look,
so today,
the verse where I go carry. Wait, before you go, the anger where I go carry come here on Wednesday. Another with respect, another format. The anger where I carry come here on Wednesday.
What
I not go touch anybody.
What if they
with
attack
another
your
format?
What if they attack your hold on? What if they attack your network as you don't announce them?
They no fit attack my network.
All right. Augustine, let me say this. Let me say this. If my anger will go like this, let me put it like this. I will continue to vex. You know why? I did tell myself I did ground. The people for a year, not even one person. I'm not saying like 2 or 3, not even one person. Everybody that I asked question today for inside that mall, all of them were silent. If you check the voices on that video that I did this morning, you'll see and say it was a secret recording, but I did not show their face. Because if they see camera for your hand, they're not going to ever talk again. Be like say they use needle, sew their mouth. So how these people want to fight me Nigeria better? How?
No, Niger Watch. Now for Lagos, you take your statistics, so mind you. You understand now?
Lagos,
No. Let me tell you. Lagos is a metropolitan state where you have all tribes, and it's a den of tribalism too. So you watch out and take it tribe by tribe, because Yoruba man will come to speak differently, and Igbo person will come to speak differently. There's something pushing them down. If they speak, what about if they go on that kind of Yoruba Ibophobia again? You see, those kind of things are deterrent to so many people from not speaking. That is why I said Lagos is a metropolitan city, and it's a den of tribalism.
Let me respond to this question quickly. Edward Longe, you said, so you guys want Poe to be like Bala Blue. Take it, grab it, and run away with it. Peter Obi will never do that now. That's not his style. That's not his personality. But we want Nigerians to react for him. Simple. Now they will talk and reach. Digest it yourself, Edward. Obviously, Peter Obi cannot do this. He's not that kind of man.
Now, Nigeria, what you have said, your result. That is your answer that I want to hear. Thank you.
So Peter Obi not even if he cost anybody. Talk let's say go do engaging steal him, grab him, Chicago certificate. You need to do that one. You know, so no, Chicago certificate, night talk. You know, so he cannot do that. Let's round up, my people. Everyone on the panel, since you guys will still like to start 2 minutes.
Nigeria Watch.
Yes, sir.
Nigeria, what you have just declared. What you have just declared here now is that it is we that will make Peter Obi, not him making us. That is how we should be putting it now, because we can make him do some kind of things, because it all bounds on our unity. How we put our point.
To be honest, let me say this. Mr. Alex, I saw what you commented, but I cannot talk about it on this platform because of the sensitivity about it. But I will say, if Peter Obi, not be waiting I want to, but if Peter Obi come out today to say he resigned, don't want to contest in 2027, I'll be the happiest person on earth. You know why? These satanic desperate people, these satanic desperate, they know that the people are with Peter Obi. And you know what it means when somebody is desperate. These people are desperate. More you're living like that. To be honest, if Peter Obi not to say they do again today, I'll be the happiest person. Meet another person just face them. Simple.
Yeah, you are right.
Okay, my 2 minutes. Let me quickly.
No, I never
take
finished my 2 minutes, so Oga. I think I'm
All
not
right,
online.
Black Peter, do your 2 minutes. Do your 2 minutes now.
Okay.
Mr. Oduwa,
I want to say here. I want to say here, and like I've said before, it is two-way. It's either we make a leader or a leader make us. So if we want to make a leader, let's draw out the map how we are going to make him do what we, the people that own the sovereignty, want him to become. Now, secondly, you see, like I normally tell Naija Watch, I want to tell you a just simple thing. You see, when you come out of the Victoria Island, all those Lekki, you come out to Ikeja. You see what has been happening has happened before, but it has gone to a new dimension of level. Like for instance, my boss who bought a phone of 500,000 naira then got it stolen in the traffic. So what did I do? He now said there was nothing he can do. He now ordered for a new
you have
one.
20 seconds left. 20 seconds.
So he ordered for a new one. So the issue here is that we have just gotten into another dimension of what we are doing. But one thing we should do by tomorrow, let us really holistically deal with it. I want us to hear from us. I want to hear from us that how are we going to make him perform? Because we cannot get it through the ballot actually. But if Nigeria want to go through the ballot, here we come. How are you going to make him do what you want him to do?
Thank you. Mr. Oduwa, your 2 minutes, sir. Augustine, hold on. Because Mr. Oduwa is not there. Mr. Jonathan, your 2 minutes, sir. Okay, it's not
Yeah,
there.
Mr. Elvis. Yeah.
All right,
Thank you. Nothing much, to say. I've been listening to the conversation. What really interests me so much, going forward is the submission made by Mr. Show. Nigeria is a soap opera. Nigeria is just a soap opera. You cannot get enough of you can't get enough of the drama, and that's why we're going nowhere. But as you said, you mentioned that you will present it tomorrow, and we will talk more about it. But on Mr. Peter Obi, what I said earlier is that Mr. Peter Obi needs to choose his advisors wisely. And I think one area that is missing, if I were to advise him today, I have the opportunity. One thing I will tell him is that those people that you have around you, that you think they are your supporters, your co-supporters, they are not. Most of them are not. They are pretty much sycophants in the waiting. They are just waiting. These people will sell you for nothing without blinking at all. Now, Nigeria election now, the so-called election now is now kind of approaching. We are getting there now by the day. And you can see some people are now running back now, putting videos out, presenting. And these are the people. What I totally dislike is that these are the people that Mr. Peter Obi will tend toward. These are the people that he will be carrying along. These are the people. So I think going forward, because as we speak right now, the coalition that supported Mr. Peter Obi is still there, but it's not as strong as it was in 2023, and a lot needs to be done to bring everybody back on track, to bring everybody together again going forward. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I will leave it there. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan. God bless you, sir. Augustine, your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you, Niger Watch. I will say this. We've all known Peter Obi's quality. We have also known his underbelly. What I want is, let us put the picture of what we will gain with his presidency before us, and then work towards that, how to overcome that underbelly with him, rather than abandon him. I'm appealing to my friend Alex. When you phoned, I remembered you phoned. No, Alex, you can't give up now. You can't. Let us collectively work towards that underbelly, that drawback, because that is the only thing people are having. We can work towards it because the benefit of what he represents, his quality and his advantages, far outweigh that. So let us work on that. That's what I will say. People should not abandon. Everybody must have. In fact, P2B cannot be 100% excellent. If he says it, is lying. So now that this is the one we've observed from the public, because everybody have seen it. So let us work towards it. How do we make this man to concede to us that yes, we can push him across the line? That is just what we have to work on. Nothing more, nothing less. Thank you.
All right, Augustine, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. God bless you. Okay, let's hear from the next person now, which is Ogasho. Ogasho, thank you very much, sir, for your time with us. Are you there, sir?
Yes, I am. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Give us
Yeah,
2 minutes.
yeah, 2 minutes, no worries. Yeah, once again, it's a pleasure to be with you all. In closing, what I will just say is that with Mr. Peter Obi, it looks right now that there are a lot of betrayals. But if you want to put a positive spin on it, I would say he's going through his shedding moment. So it's like, when a snake sheds its skin. So it's almost like he's shedding all the people that could have betrayed him, like the one I mentioned tonight, like people who have left him, some of the popular obedience on Twitter. One particular guy, I don't want to mention his name, who said he's leaving the obedient because we are toxic and all of that. So he's dropping the dead weight. As much as we want a lot of people on our side, it's best to go with a small team that is committed than to have a big team of, snakes amongst you. So that's the positive spin I will put on it, that is shedding all the bad people before it gets to 2027. So that when we get there, we know that it's people who are fully committed. And also expect more people to go back to APC. Even all this coalition, don't be surprised if someone like Aregbesola goes back to Tinubu. They've been friends for a very long time. Don't be surprised if someone like El-Rufai goes back to Tinubu and they bury their hatchet. So between now and 2027, expect a lot of drama. That's all I'll say. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Oduwa, it looks like you are there now. Your 2 minutes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Let me, please, those who can reach Peter Obi, if Madman can give him some advice, me, I can still have a little advice to give if he will listen. The one of it is, let him build unity of the youth now. Let not just the way it was in 2023, because in 2023, the youth built themselves, not that Peter Obi built unity of them. So you can build unity of these people, able to galvanize and always let the youth be part of you and you be part of them. Assemble people, speak, not just the one you do in whenever they call you for show. No. Like I use this, our brother, senator of Sani of the North. Then I'm using like our brother, the two Sam of Edo State, Oshoma and the other of our father there. Then I use Falana as of the Yoruba, but not only Falana. Our brother direct about the court, about the judiciaries. Fela Kuti children. So there are people that you need to galvanize, put them together. Make a meeting. Our brother, the new Kogi lawyer that is following Sugure, put all these people together, make a meeting. From there, you see that the youth will now rebuild hope.
because these people will now be, and there are still other young ones from the north who will join these organizations. And by the renewed hope of these people, you will see that Nigeria will do exploit, and this 2027, it will be one way. So let him do all these things. Not by when they see you in airport, that is where you now have this thing with them, or when they see you in have a meeting with these people, create a avenue. Let all of us meet here. From here we discuss. From here we have this. Then from there, before you know things, because we have not even know the party that is going to use, but let him begin to build governance the youth together now. From now on, thank you, Mr. Anjawas. Thank you very much.
All right. I would like to give my own final submission, then we round up. I want everybody to understand that the fight we are fighting is about how Nigeria can be better. Me particularly, I don't really care where you come from or who you are. I just want you to I just want to support somebody that I know that can give me that better Nigeria that I've always craved for. And I can assure you that at my age now, the first time in my life, I'm seeing somebody that I know I can trust if they allow him to rule. Is Peter Gregory Obi. But after what happened to us in 2023, I'm not scared, even more scared towards the 2027. Do you know why? Because Tinubu na the power. If what happened to us in 2023, Tinubu was just a candidate at then, and that happens. Now, Tinubu is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As you can see, his first 2 years in office, this man have managed to win so many of the elites to himself. Majority of the governors are now APC. Majority of the members of other opposition parties have all moved to APC, including the Labour Party that you and I voted for. Majority of the religious leaders, our elders, our traditional leaders or rulers, they are now supporting Tinubu, many of them directly, indirectly, and stylishly. When you see all these things happening before your face, before your eyes, and you are still telling me that, calm down, don't worry, like my brother ECBD was telling me in 2023, and many others, don't worry, INEC not fit try him. INEC not fit try him. Mr. Evans, be calming down now. Mr. Evans, be calming down. Your body too dey hot. Mr. Evans, see where our be calming down led us to today. And some of them don't start time again now. Be calming down like that year outside there. Come they try advise me just now. If you try and again advise me for this platform, I'll block you on earth and heaven because you know you're rich. People that is supporting me, that is with me every day on this platform, they have right to advise me, not be you. What have you done? How have you supported me here? Let me come back here. So my people, with what have happened in just 24 months, I'm scared. I not feel like to now. I know you feel like. I don't have faith, I don't have hope, and I don't have trust that Peter Obi can become president in 2027, except you prove me wrong, which is my prayer. I want to be proven wrong. I'm telling you, I don't have hope at all. Because Tinubu will be the president. And the youth that some of us are calling for, I have not seen anything in them at all. Except with your guys seeing talk, say, no, you never know. You never know, it might change. That is a hope. That is the kind of hope we're having then. Don't worry, you never know what it go happen. You never know what it go happen. Now guys seeing one start with so. Same one we never know. Never know. This youth with me your see so guys seeing. No.
No, but we never test Tinubu's presidency then. For instance, look at what you said, the Vox Populi opinion poll you got in Lagos. 9 out of 10 are really criticizing. So it wasn't like this 2023 because everybody was coming on a clean slate. Tinubu
That's
hasn't
true,
been
though.
president before. Tinubu hasn't been president before. Peter Obi, in short, there's like a battle of the governors, you know. Papa, so governor, Tinubu governor, Peter Obi governor, okay, Atiku na VP.
That's
So,
true.
so now they've tested Tinubu. It then means that more voices will kick against, when if Peter Obi, not if he wins again, people will now be saying, look, this is even the time for us to react.
Let me tell you
Because
something.
it could be the first time. If they do it, they may say, you don't know whether this Tinubu go change. So why are we pressing? Yes.
Let's say it how it is. Peter Obi, if he contests 10 times, he will win 10 times. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
He will not win 2 times, 3 times, or 4th, or 5th, or 6th. He will win the same 10 times. But these people will continue to manipulate the result and put him in 3rd. If I tell you now that Peter Obi got almost 15 million in Lagos, just Lagos alone, we not forget that thing. You know how many people go register for PVC for Lagos just because of Peter Obi? So the question is, will they allow him to rule? I am still waiting for one of us here to give us that whole say, with this, they'll allow him. Abona one will go back to court.
Yes, that's the fundamental question you just asked now. It is the truth.
I believe you, Niger Ward, because what is the name? Dele Farotimi said he is the person Labour Party designate to go and get every INEC, sort of INEC, to the Labour Party representative to Lagos INEC. He said till today, don't they tell them when they release the result sheet where they declare this is, say till today they know they listen to him. So it is possible, I believe, that Peter Obi won far more those millions you are quoting.
Not be say possible. Now him win now with a very large margin. That's why they don't want to release that document because to indict them.
To be honest, my people, I don't want you people to think, oh, I'm losing hope or Mr. Jawash is talking like this. But I have to, I'm a human being, I have to be natural. I don't have no single hope that Peter Obi will be allowed to be declared the winner in 2027. Except, I repeat, except the same elites working for Tinubu today that will betray Tinubu later. Except INEC chairman working for Tinubu today will betray Tinubu later. If not, how?
That one, I be drink something, no. Because they don't use ordinary I do that,
You know, so when we talk, people go pay attention. They find where me want to talk with the verse. But I don't tell you already. Without Peter Obi not let us know how it will be. I don't want to waste my energy. It's just something else. I will just stay neutral. I will not support it because I'm not getting anybody who I go ever support anyway. Do you see me like the kind of person that will not come out and not be saying, I don't support Peter Obi or not Mr. One person I can't support is impossible now. Except that person is proven far better than Peter Obi. But how? I'll just stay neutral. Because do you guys know how this thing is damaging emotionally, psychologically, and otherwise?
It's not only you, Niger Watch. Do you know, do you know why this thing really painful? Do you know why I say this thing is really painful is that, like I over somehow, our problem is just that the raw materials are there. That is Nigeria. Raw materials, not in terms of what you get from the soil. The resources, whether human. As a president, you call on anybody. Nigerian problem, if you put not like Peter Obi, within a year, 2 years, you will see sign easily. You will see it. But I don't know, for whatever it is, I don't know. But this time, why I have to conclude like this is, thank God that most people are becoming disenchanted with Tinubu. Forget about, we know the elite, the so-called governors they are congregating to do. But the fact that people who were with Tinubu, who believed, maybe some people will say, no need. Tinubu don't, okay, let him go at Jagaba, let him do. But they've now seen that this man, he hasn't got anything to offer. And then the man they are now having to have sympathy. So if they were attacking you as supporting Peter between 2023, they may not attack you with that same venom because they've seen that.
CM.
Yes, you know, you have
You
to
are
put
you are still 90% wrong. You know why I'm saying 90%? Why I'm giving you? You know why I'm giving you? Why I say 90%? I would have said 100%. I see I have a little one to give to you.
Okay, why?
You know why I'm saying it? You see, let me tell you one thing. You cannot stand in one place to know the mindset of what is going on in an average Nigeria, because average Nigeria is deceptive.
No,
and
wait. Opinion pool
no, not be that opinion, forget opinion pool.
I no go forget.
See, naturally they follow opinion pool. Opinion pool no dey work for Nigeria. Forget that thing. See, poverty has been weaponized. Know the definition of weaponizing poverty.
I need to go now, Black Panther. Quick.
So let me round up. Poverty has been weaponized, and the people are being submerged into two things: nepotism and tribalism. Can you take them out? How? Thank you.
Poverty weaponized. Now be say poverty not there again, because the weapon don't destroy and finish.
What you should have said, Black Panther, was those 9/10 based on statistics Nigeria Watch was giving us. Were they basing it on tribalism or
the country when like not deny something poor they can't? I beg you.
No, it's no, you don't.
Opinion poll no they count for the country where like not there.
You see, no, it's not. Odua, it can't be that extreme. The thing is,
opinion poll was taken, and they said Obi will win.
No, not Obi will win. They were saying, they were trying to show sympathy that Obi.
No, they say Obi will win. Which one be trying to say? You want me to bring fact? Don't give you now. They said he's going to win.
All right. Let's round up. We'll continue tomorrow again. I appreciate you all, my people. Thank you very much for your time, for coming in to put your voices to this. We all are fighting for the same thing. We just only have a different opinion. We want a better Nigeria, and that is what we all are clamoring for. The only difference between me and you guys here is just that I own the platform, and also know that I subletted this from YouTube. So now people now get the maybe platform. So every one of us that have a channel on YouTube, we subletted. So have that in mind. So we are just here to see how we can have a better Nigeria and use our platform for the positivism of our country. That's what we are doing. But I will stand by my words. 2027, I have no faith at all. But if anything change, it will be my joy. But for now, I don't have any faith. And I know Peter Obi will win, but I know they will not give it to him, except otherwise. And people, I appreciate you all. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonathan, for coming in. God bless you, sir. Mr. Oduwa, thank you. Black Panther, thank you. Thank you, Oga Labo, you've left. Thank you, Oga Show, for coming in. Thank you, Oga CM. I appreciate you all. Those of you that called in today, Madam Emmy, thank you. Mother Deborah, thank you. Black Panther surely called in as well. Mr. Alex, thank you. And Mr. Larry, thank you very much, and many, many more. I appreciate every one of you, my people. And I got a super chat earlier on from some of our people here. Madam Peg Mondi, thank you very much, Madam Ichidima. Thank you very much, my people. God bless you all. And God bless you. Thanks for the continuous encouragement. And people in the comment section, start with my mother of all diaspora. Thank you very much, mommy. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Abu Azi, thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you. Thanks for your selfless service. Thank you, Bex Max. God bless you, sir. Gobi, Mother Rita, we can see you right there. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Oga, Michael, Organ, and Mario, thank you very much, sir. Tony Africa, thank you, sir. I appreciate you all. Delaja Gobi, thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, my people. We've come to the end of this broadcast. I'd like you to press on the like as you're just leaving right now. Copy the link and take with you. And subscribe to our channel if it's your first time listening to us. And also press on the notification bell in case we upload a pre-recorded video. As you all know that sometimes 1 or 2 videos comes in during the day before our live broadcast in the evening. And people, now yeah, we draw the curtain. Take care, good night, and have fun.
In this world, all of us today in motion. Everybody there in motion. Moving to our various stations. As we there in motion, make we do good to ourselves, yo. Make we do good to our neighbor. Before we reach our station, every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. Every walk gets paid. I make a day fear my God. I make a day fear my maker. Come on, song. Organize. My God, I make a fear my maker.